Hey.
And we're rolling. Well, we've been rolling for the past 30 seconds anyway.
We need somebody to do that too, man. You know what I'm saying?
Well, we had a nigga to our immediate right that could have, but you know what I'm saying?
Hey, man. Hold his mouth so don't get fed. I got you.
Well, no.
I used to be in a one-man band, man.
You know, niggas, you gotta ask for shit. You can't get it.
It
It ain't gonna be volunteered to you. It ain't gonna be volunteered to you. All right, well, this is the 420 Wrap Up Podcast. This is episode 125. This KG.
Big Juice.
I saw you.
Koala be chilling.
We all in the building, my nigga. Finally a full house. Got fucking all these lights shining down on me. I'm glad I got a hat on because my bald head would be just gleaming right now.
I don't have a bandana or hat on.
Look at you. Look at you. Showing off the braids, yeah, I mean.
Yeah. About to switch it back up again.
Well, you see, you got to. You seen Drake? Drake stole your whole flow, word for word, bar for bar.
Wait, what? He got this now?
He ain't got those, but he got some cornrows now.
Oh,
Definitely got some cornrows.
You
Yeah.
said Drake?
Yeah, he revealed
What
them.
what are you about to switch it into?
Back to my whole shit. I'm about to dread my hair or lock my hair.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Okay. Bad man thing.
Is that a long process?
Not really. Not for me. My hair likes to lock itself. I had 2 locks when I took these. When I took my.
He got that nigga hair. That good black hair.
Yeah, good black hair.
No, when I say nigga hair, it's not a negative connotation. Please don't take it as such.
Coming from a nigga with no hair.
Listen, I envy. I wish I could get braids.
He used to have hair. When I met the
I
nigga,
wish
he
I
had hair.
could get braids. You know what I'm saying?
Nah, I feel you. I wish my shit grew like that too.
That nigga was going to a barber and everything.
Can't imagine.
You know what? I believe that. Water. You got that
Back
check.
in the day when I was not
This nigga been shooting at me since he got in the door.
I was trying to find the balls, man.
He just wish he had some hair again.
See?
Alright, man, there's nothing wrong.
There's no shame in my game. I love my bald head.
maturity, brother. You know.
Listen, my fiance licks my head. All you know what I'm saying? I'm straight. You know what I mean?
Okay,
Ain't nothing wrong with
Kanye
it.
Amber Rose shit.
Call it what you want.
College, wow. Stay on your shit, man.
Yeah,
Right.
sure.
Freak ass.
So we just go.
How y'all niggas been? How y'all doing? How y'all living? How y'all been for the past 2 weeks since we ain't been on?
I've been cool. Working, man. Just trying to get everything ready for this trip, really and truly.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've been
I'm
on
draining
that
my
too.
pockets. Fuck y'all.
There you go. Real shit.
Baltimore
I'm supposed
trip.
to go to Baltimore.
Well, I mean, because y'all niggas don't live there. Y'all don't have room and board. You know what I'm saying?
It's cool though, cause I'm about to be a real motherfucker. I'm about to be a real tourist out
I
there.
had
nigga.
to since you wanted to talk about us.
I'm about to try to hit all the little. I'm for sure hitting the aquarium out there.
This nigga wants to do a whole excursion.
Why not, nigga? I ain't
You
never
want to see
been.
what the fish look like on the East Coast?
Ain't nothing wrong with that.
The Atlantic Ocean fish is not too
Nah,
different.
I really just wanna see what the aquarium looks like. Cause you know, nigga, I ain't traveled nowhere. I ain't actually I don't do Vegas even got an aquarium? I never even checked to look
Pretty
into
sure
that.
they do.
Well, it's a desert, so I'm assuming there's not much aquatic life going on in Vegas.
I mean, you'd be
Nevada.
surprised though. You'd be surprised. Like nigga, the fish I deal with come from Africa, so
I'm sure the fish they flew in
You
just
know.
like you did, brother.
True, but yeah, no, I just want to see what the aquarium look like.
Was
Cause
there something special about the aquarium, or that's just something you was interested in?
It's
doing?
Gary.
He keeps talking about
It's Gary. I'm about to say it's Gary.
Yeah, I
ladies
was
and gentlemen.
like,
This
because
is-
he was speaking on it like
this is
nigga,
what makes
like,
him
they
happy.
got the world's biggest
I
crabs or
mean,
something in there. And
for those
They
that
got
don't,
SeaWorld 2 hours.
for those that don't know, I am a fish tank hobbyist, so you know,
Is that the try call yourselves?
He's
yeah, nigga.
Fish
What's
tank.
up?
I'm
hobby.
pretty sure there's
Yeah,
another
nigga. Is that a
time.
Yeah, I'm about to say, I'm
like,
like,
like the dude
okay.
from
Is that a problem?
No, you.
Aquatarium.
I just thought it would have a better name for that shit. Like
Like the dude
I
fish
mean,
tank.
nigga, it's 20. You know, depending on what you do, you got you got aquascapers.
Oh yeah,
You know what I
FTB.
mean?
You better get you. I'm gonna get you an FTB chain.
The fuck is that?
Fish. Oh, FTH. Sorry, fish tank hobbyist.
Oh, it's
Fish tank hobby.
nah, nigga. I mean, it. You know, it's crazy. The hobby is dying down, but we won't get into all of that. But
Please, we don't need to start the podcast off of fish.
I mean, it's interesting. To some
He
motherfuckers,
like
man.
Deuce Bigelow, bro.
It's interesting to some folks. I am though. That's why I don't fuck with fish. I mean, I don't eat fish because it's shit nasty. But, anyways, the aquarium I just want to go to because I have not visited another aquarium besides the Long Beach Aquarium, and to me, I feel that shit is just kind of trash.
You ever been to the San Diego aquarium? That's like the biggest one in the world, man.
Nah,
You talking to G?
Nah.
I get it.
I didn't even know San Diego had an aquarium, nigga.
You're talking to Gary.
I swear I
For
did.
some reason, you knew Baltimore did, niggas.
I mean, because I'm going there, nigga. I'm going there. That's the only reason why I know.
I'm about to say you been on one in Georgia, but you ain't been out of LA.
I ain't never been
I've
to
been
Georgia.
to the one in Georgia.
That one's one of the biggest ones in the world too.
The farthest east he's been is fucking Vegas, ladies and
That's
gentlemen.
crazy.
Yeah.
So
It's
That's
all
what, like
shit.
200 miles east of you?
about 400.
222 miles.
Oh, there you
to
go.
be exact,
222.
brother.
222. You knew that.
222, nigga. I know exactly how many miles it is.
How you been, Joe? Since you ain't been here in a little minute.
Man, I've been good, man. Just been working, shit. Staying focused on getting this music out. And fucking making sure that shit just working, man. Can't even explain it no more than that shit. I think I said it last time. I had just finished doing the PGA golf tournament.
Oh, look at you.
Cool
Big
for
things.
that.
Big money.
Right. The shit was cool, man. It was really dope seeing all them people there. And I ain't know shit about golf, but I'm seeing that they kind of taking our culture a little bit. Well, these niggas had on the it's Titleist.
Yeah.
Titleist, man. He had on the hat, but it was fitted. Like shit looked like a new era. I was like, okay. I thought it was a new era, but come to find out that's a golf brand. So I'm like, okay.
They always have that. I mean, even if you look at, but to add on to what you're saying, they've always had shit like that was some fly shit.
Yeah.
Even if you go back to the old school days, a lot of OGs be wearing them golf hats and shit.
Yeah. So I guess I can't really say taking our culture, but it is being fucking shown.
Be integrated.
And then,
Exactly.
I done seen a couple of pair of Nikes, nigga, that was like golf shoes.
Dude,
Them
somebody
motherfuckers
took some.
slide,
about to buy you a
boy.
pair?
Somebody took
Nigga,
some.
I was about to buy me a pair, nigga.
Somebody took some Jordan 9s and turned them into golf shoes.
Nah, they probably was made that way,
It's
nigga.
probably J.R. Smith. That nigga.
It's probably
that
made
nigga
that
love-
way.
That nigga love golfing.
But
I think he went to school for it. He's in school for it. He goes to North Carolina or
hey,
something.
man, you know, hey, matter of fact, shout out to my nigga Trey, man. That nigga, he training to be a professional golfer right now. That nigga's living a rich man dream.
Yeah.
That nigga is doing it, man. So I'm shout out that nigga right there. Shout my nigga out. That nigga golf all day, every
You
day.
gonna throw them bombs for him?
Oh, sorry, yeah. drop a clue bomb for
Oh yeah, shout out to that nigga, man. You know,
Alright.
nigga living the rich man life, man. Nigga go golfing every day. He work at the golf course.
Well, I want to ask how my nigga Cornell been, but he's doing behind the scenes things right now. No, you good. Joe, when the fuck the music gonna come out, nigga? Fuck all that. I'm focused on shit, nigga. When the fuck it's coming out?
Man, got soon, man.
Very
Niggas
soon.
don't want to hear
Next
no.
project coming out
I'm
soon,
focused.
man.
Very soon. Very soon.
I mean,
Can we get a title?
it's called something better.
So, that's the name of the album.
That
Or
album's
something
called
better.
something better.
Something
better.
You know, it really, actually, G brought the title to my attention. So I had said it in one of the tracks and shit. I was really thinking of all kind of crazy shit to name it, like, you know, the final beginning and all this other epic weird shit.
This nigga
You know,
This nigga deep
you
in
know,
his-
yeah, trying to be all,
dig deep in your Marvel bag.
Yeah,
I don't
you know what
know.
I'm saying?
You know what I'm saying?
Even I was
trying to
like,
make it
okay.
epic. Like,
Infinity
niggas gonna be
Stone,
excited.
you stole mine. So, you know? Yeah. Get my shit back in blood type shit. You know what I'm saying? I get it.
By any means.
I get it.
But yeah, man, I had to, once he, you know, brought it to my attention and stuff, and then we sat down and listened to the album numerous times to perfect it, make sure it sounded good to us. Played it in the car a bunch of times and shit. You know, it was, kind of became that, man. It really came something better. And going into it, I really wanted to elevate myself as an artist. But at the same time, you know, being able to get beats from this nigga G that's been elevated and the sound is different and even him, you know, fucking with different shit. You know what I mean? Hell yeah, you know, so that made me up my shit. So, you know, now I've been writing and doing all this other shit in between breaking stuff. Doing all this other shit, but come to find out, you know, I nigga had something else to say, you know what I mean? So, and pushing that shit, so you gonna see a nigga around a lot more.
3 times I've seen him around more.
Alright, I'm happy for you. my nigga. But speaking about getting it back in blood, Cornell, Mr. Flamed Up himself.
I'm about to say
Cornell, I don't need sound right.
Like Cornell with Flamed Up, it just don't correlate. But you know, hey, we're gonna rock out.
Oh God.
How you been, my nigga?
I've been great, you know. Just been getting everything ready for Baltimore. You know, just living life.
Baltimore, I can't wait to see y'all niggas.
Nigga, this nigga had text me today talking about it's supposed to be snowing or some shit.
Yeah, it's snowing right now.
It's snowing right now. Nigga, I don't even have no jacket for that shit.
Is this your first time seeing snow?
Yes.
Yeah.
He's never been to Big Bear, none of the snowy places in California you can go to.
Even if it's 60, 70 degrees, you still gonna need a jacket.
The fucked up, the cold part was it was 50 degrees the day before it snowed. And then next thing you know, it's like
I was already planning on just being the motherfucking sweatsuit king out in the motherfucking nigga.
There you go. You can't go wrong with a sweatsuit.
What I mean? Like that's all I was gonna do.
If you really want to live the full Baltimore experience, either get you a Nike Tech sweatsuit. You know what a Nike Tech is? It's just a Nike.
Motherfuckers expensive.
Expensive as fuck.
Yeah.
Then they ran the numbers up on them bitches because every nigga back home has a Nike Tech suit and some type of Air Maxes. But you fit in perfect. You fit in perfect.
Nobody trying to
That's my stage right
Ah,
there.
that's true. I mean, stand out if you want though.
Tell by the way I walk, I ain't from around here.
Oh, you gonna really be on your Chicago shit.
I mean, I think anywhere.
They've been watching that Kanye West doc a little too hard, bro.
I think
everybody
anywhere
said
I
after
go,
that,
motherfuckers
probably couldn't
know
tell
that
this
I'm
ain't
an
walking
LA
nowhere.
nigga. Like,
Yeah, because you
We got a rental.
What'd you say, G?
I said, I think anywhere I go, niggas already know I'm an LA nigga.
Yeah, you just have that aura about you.
Yeah, like,
I don't care if you was in a full bubble goose and some fucking Timbs, your nigga still look like you from LA.
It's funny because when we went out the other weekend and I was sitting there chopping up with a couple of folks, they were like, "Oh yeah, I could tell you from LA."
Oh yeah,
your accent.
yeah.
And I'm like, "Damn, my accent,
Nigga,
like,
y'all have an accent, and that's the
it's
funny part that you
crazy
can't
to
see it.
hear to
Or
me.
you can't hear it.
Because I don't.
Well, I mean, obviously you can't hear it. But
Right,
when I first
don't
met you,
hear it.
nigga, when we first started doing the podcast, niggas was like, damn, who's the Cali nigga? I was like, yeah, that's
Who's the Cali nigga?
Yeah.
Ain't that some shit?
You sound like every other fucking Boys in the Hood, Menace to Society.
You sound like
Fucking. If you want to fast forward it to now, Snowfall, the niggas who act in Snow, you sound like them niggas.
That
So the
shit
niggas
crazy.
who got trained by Dub C or like the I don't know if
You
the
could
nigga,
be-
or
you
the
could
actor
be
who plays Leon. Yeah, exactly. The actor who plays Leon.
That shit crazy.
Like
bro.
you could have trained them niggas. You could have been like, all
where is
right.
he from? Is he British too?
That's the thing, I don't
he's
know. I
not
think-
British, but he
Is
ain't
he from
out
LA?
here.
Okay, all right. I was gonna ask, but I'm sure he
I
got
don't think
trained
he's
by.
from out here.
I'm sure he got trained by
He
somebody.
like a real like actor though.
Okay, gotcha.
Like
Lesbian. He's a
smooth.
lesbian.
Yeah, like a
with his
real.
curls and shit.
Yeah, he's like a real actor's actor. You
I said
know
it just
what I mean?
dripped to the
He's
curls.
a thespian.
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 Thespian. Yeah, that's
I mean, shit. Damon is you said. How you say his name?
Damon
Damson?
Damson.
Damson
Yeah,
is
Damson.
Yeah.
He is too.
Yeah, nah.
Yeah, but you know, the more I start to watch Snowfall, I see like he's like him imitating Denzel. And
It's coming to life.
It's coming, yeah.
But they're giving him the runway to do it because not spoiler alert. If you've seen the last episode, he had like I mean it's not really a spoiler, but he had like another mono.
I'm tired of spoiler alerts. If you ain't up to,
I try to give people the grace, but I try to give people the grace to see it. I try not to like give any spoilers.
What's it? 5 episodes now? What's it?
5, yeah, 6. The 6 episodes come out next week.
I seen the first 4.
Okay, so I mean,
Yeah,
what I'm saying is not going to give anything too much away. He just had an ending monologue, similar to what he had in the car with Leon when he told that nigga drive.
Right.
So I'm starting to notice they're trying to give him. They seen the feedback from that. So they're trying to give him more of those moments to have.
Yeah.
And
even when he was talking to
Auntie
auntie and uncle.
I think that's what he's talking about, yeah.
I was just about to allude to that. So it's the same. It was this. Well, no. If did you see episode 5?
Nah.
Okay, so then I'm not. They're not. Then I don't
Nah,
know.
but go ahead, do your thing.
Yes, nigga. Damn.
They dropped one the other day.
I seen the 4, but I ain't seen 5.
Yeah. So the 5th episode, he has another monologue at the end where he does his little drive,
No, that's-
essentially shit.
that's what he's
is that
talking
episode
about.
4?
I think y'all talking about the same episode when they had the gas station.
Okay, so that was episode 4. My bad.
Yeah.
It is a 5th episode, but that was episode 4. You right. But yeah, so I see they're starting to give him more of that spotlight. If you notice Adrian.
Trying to let him act.
Yeah, pretty much.
They trying to get him to win Emmy.
Nigga, that's their highest show on FX.
I'm surprised they haven't
cater to
already though. That's the fucked up part. Like,
I mean, you know,
It's too early in the season.
Cater to your best talent.
Even though he British, you know, you think that.
What's wrong with that?
No, I'm not
Them UK
saying.
niggas being they acting
I'm
bad.
saying that you think that would give him an advantage, but they still like nigga.
pretty
Went
much.
around too many of them. I mean, even Uncle Jerome don't sound like Uncle Jerome. They sound totally different.
Oh yeah, nah.
Well, no, the producer and me and G
more
talked about this off
this.
mic. We talked about how it's such a time difference in terms of what season 4 is. This a 5th season, right? Or am I tripping?
Fifth.
Yeah. So, there was a time, or what you call it? Not gap.
Time lapse.
Not a lapse, but whatever you want to call it.
A time jump.
A time jump. There you go. A time jump. Nigga, you can talk. We ain't on set, nigga. Give a hand gestures on the side.
Or at least listen, the cameras or some shit. You know?
He actually levels like, nigga, you check the levels, nigga. Nah. But fucking, yeah, like, there was a time jump in terms of, like, where, nigga, Jerome was wearing, like, Reebok and Nike suits in season 4.
Right.
This nigga's wearing Gucci and
think
Versace two-piece sets. Right. I'm like, where did I get they getting money, but that mind shift takes time. That doesn't just happen. A nigga just doesn't go be like, okay, I want Versace two-piece suits now out of nowhere. Yeah. So that time gap, and then fucking what's the name's wife?
Nigga, I was just about to
she's
say.
pregnant. I'm just like, what the hell?
Yeah,
But the producer did tweet. I'm gonna shoot you some bail real quick before you.
Okay,
Before
go ahead.
The producer did tweet that yes, there is a time jump. That's why you're seeing like the transition with all the actors in terms of what they're becoming to be with all the money that
I mean,
they're getting.
that usually happens because usually the show's moving real time.
But
so
a
that's
show,
like,
a show gives you some.
But even if
type
you
of
if you look at Javi, if you look at how Javi is, Javi look
Javi look different.
He old as
like
shit.
an old nigga with
Nigga look like he done went through a cancer bout.
Right.
All types of shit.
That nigga, he going through it or not going through
maybe
it. He look like a different
they
person.
kind of do.
He looked more wise than he did before. Like in the first couple of seasons, he looked like that wild, reckless Israel. Israeli.
He look younger.
Yeah, he looks older now. He looks more
older, younger.
Oh yeah, I get what you're saying, but yeah.
Like, let me cut off my stuff because I'm getting gray.
Right.
Yeah, I got a full head of grays. I need to relax.
But
let me just sell guns on the side.
it is definitely that time
His
period.
character has like.
I like his character development.
Well,
I like his character development. He's the old wise dude telling. I don't want to get too much of it up, but if you haven't seen that episode by now, then that's on
We
you.
can talk about it. You can talk about it.
Like the part when Leon approached him and he's just trying to coach him up on. All right, I get you trying to start a revolution, but what is that going to bring?
Right, because that's what he was doing. That's what, you know what I mean?
I was trying to do the same thing for my people. I get it. What is it going to bring right now?
Exactly. Nah, it was some real shit. And it was a cool little, I will say I like how they filmed that because it was a cool transitioning moment from Javi being Javi.
The wild
you
card.
know, right. Yeah. You know what I mean? And now here it is. He's sitting here trying to get this man some game.
I didn't want to start with
you know what I mean?
Snowfall, but I already knew it was
I mean, that's just how the show go. It happens that way. But no, I was gonna say,
knocking down his phone.
Yeah, I don't appreciate how they gave fucking Murder Urkel to fucking
Bogus, yeah. That's beautiful.
Hold on, say it again.
Murder Urkel.
You ain't see the meme where they put
oh shit.
It's Bruce Lee Urkel.
No, we're not gonna do that. We're not gonna disrespect a black woman. We're not gonna disrespect a black woman.
She cool. I don't even want to do that. She cool, but I just feel. I think the way the show is filmed, they need to dress her in a better
that
light.
hairstyle. It's just the hairstyle.
That's why I said.
That's all.
They need to dress her in a better light because
it's supposed to be the 80s. You in the 70s.
All I'm sitting here, I'm clowning, I'm talking my shit. I'm not gonna sit here and say that she's a ugly woman.
She leading the revolution.
You're right. Y'all hear me? I'm not gonna say that. She's not an ugly woman.
No.
I just personally feel they're dressing her up to look.
It's just
older.
the aesthetics. It's just the aesthetics.
Yeah,
of what
to
she
look
is.
older than what she is.
They literally said his age at the time. He's supposed to be 24. And
right.
if you don't know, this is loosely based off of Freeway with Ross. But at the time, they're saying he's 24. She is dressed to look, not to say she looks her looks, but I'm saying she's dressed to look like she's at least 10 years older than Franklin.
Yeah.
Like at least, like she has to be. She looks mid-30s ish.
Franklin dressed like he about 30,
but he still looks like a young man.
Yeah.
Like,
yeah.
But hey, I don't want to get too caught up in the details. It's a good show. Still not better than The Wire, and we're not gonna have that debate. So shut up.
We didn't even got into that, but I'm tripping off of how, if you realize now they're introducing hip hop.
What you mean?
Into the show.
I like that part. I like that part. I like that part.
It's like 87 now. I think it's like 90.
Yeah, well, I wouldn't even say that far. I want to say it's probably like only 84, 85.
Because they did.
See, that's the thing. This season
it started in the 80s, man.
It started in the 80s. Yeah, 80. But if you go by seasons, you would say it's 85, right?
It's 85-ish.
But 85-ish. But
if
the way they filming it, I don't know.
If he's 24 and it's in 85, then they started in the 70s. Because that nigga was in high school.
You gotta figure.
No, he wasn't in high school.
19.
He was 19. He was working at the store. The shorty he was messing with was like 17, 18.
Alright, so Trip, you gotta figure off what he was doing would technically be considered gangster rap, right? That particular episode.
They didn't see it yet, so I don't want to talk too much about it.
I don't give a fuck. That's their problem. But so that particular episode,
I try, people. I try.
That particular episode, they
don't give too much of it. Just say
basically it was a nigga that they caught with some tapes that was rapping on them. I'll say that. So
and rapping about their life.
Right, rapping about their life, which technically you would.
What Ho say, D? Can't talk about it if you ain't live it.
Yeah. So you would consider that to be, gangster rap. So if you think back in history around that
whole
time,
bar for your life.
That would be 88. Nah, 87, 80, 87, 88, maybe 86. You know what I mean? Around that time.
I think they showed a title card that said 87 on the thing. That's why
I could be wrong. That's what I'm saying.
I would say earliest would be 85.
All right, we don't gotta get caught up in the semantics of it. But
I'm just saying, but because if they're introducing rap, that's why I'm just trying to.
Well, rap is already there. The show started in the 80s. Rap is there, but it's not prevalent in the West.
It's a type of rap.
Yeah, okay.
That's what I'm saying. Like you got to think that type of rap out here. You had the Mixed Master Spades, you had the Ice T's, you had the Toddy T's, you had the King T's, but that shit was only going around.
Every nigga with a T.
Right, yeah, I didn't even think about that.
Tiny T's, Big T, King T.
Big T, yeah. What? Those are like West LA legends. West Coast legends, not West LA legends, but West Coast legends.
Nigga wanted to claim all three of them.
See a lot of them.
West Coast legends, and those are the ones that that although at that time that type of rap wasn't called gangster rap. That's what it ended up meaning.
No, go ahead. My bad. I didn't mean to step on your shit.
No, I said it already. The listeners heard it. But yeah, no. So that's why I say that if you want to base it around the time period, I would say around, like I said, 85 at the earliest and 88 at the latest. But I guess I would say 88 at the latest right now.
Man,
I still want to say it's like 86, 87 though. But see, that's the thing. It's just kind of hard to place with the way the show was going. And maybe I just gotta watch it again.
All right, we can get off the show.
I made a show called about Larry Hoover.
Oh yeah, of course you would. Of course you would. Speaking of actors and thespians and people in the news, Jussie Smollett, people.
Oh, this fucking idiot!
I was just talking.
This nigga's a clown, boy.
Talking about somebody that died on the hill or died with the lie.
He is not going, bro. I
dying with the lie, boy.
I will say this every time. I say it from jump when I heard this story.
You gotta let them know where are you native to?
How many times have I said I'm from?
No, just
never forget for 1 second.
Yeah.
That I'm not from Chicago.
That you're not from Chicago.
Okay. Anyway, I actually worked literally around a corner from where they said that it happened.
You don't let me take you on an audio adventure.
Go.
No, you got it. You already did it. You got it.
So I literally work around the corner from when it happened. So I was at work, and we was all going through, when it first happened. And I'm seeing in there, you know, all the white people and everybody going crazy. Now,
The
oh my
whites.
God, that's crazy to happen. I'm like, yeah, that's crazy that happened. Where? On Michigan and what? MAGA hats. Hanging from a, hang with new. Ain't nowhere to hang him on a street light where people rolling around with cars. You think that this is gonna happen?
There's a camera on said street light.
Camera on every corner. I'm like, so, and there's no footage of this anywhere. None of this happened. Yeah, I'm like, you know, racist white people ain't that. Okay, no, they are that racist. They just not that overt in Chicago. So yeah, I say I knew from jump that shit was fake. But this man is dying on this hill saying it was real.
I just don't understand.
Nigga walked out with his fist up. Leaving the
I
court.
don't even know what he said. I just
what
seen the
is-
gestures. I'm like, bro,
That nigga said
it's over for you.
he basically, in a nutshell, said if something happens to him in jail,
He's not suicidal.
He is not suicidal. So if something happens to him in jail, it was somebody tried to harm him. Basically, he didn't do it to himself. That was his whole little thing. I'm not understanding what the fuck is. What is he trying to accomplish with all of this?
He must
With him saying that.
Just with
Just
all of this.
Well, yeah,
like,
he should have been said way down the line. Oh my bad,
nigga,
I was bullshit.
take the plea and walk
He
out.
must
Like
have
and
been
go.
a Illuminati leader or something, man.
Nah, he was trying to say that so he could possibly not have to go to jail and possibly get sent to
A mental
or be
asylum
on
Cook
suicide
County?
watch.
You gotta go to Cook County?
I don't know, nigga. You
If you
tell
gotta go
me.
to Cook County, I say the same shit. Like, if I harm myself, it wasn't me. If
Well, you know
somebody
he's
else-
not going to general. He's not going to general population.
Yeah, I know. Yeah.
So-
But I don't care if I go to Cook
He's
County.
a nigga. Even if the thought can be
Right. If I go to Cook County, help. Get me out.
I'm not understanding his whole goal.
Cook County is the worst jail in America.
I just
Isn't
I don't
it?
get it. At
One
this
of.
point, I don't understand
Top five?
what it is he's trying to do.
3.
and it's not 3.
It's arguably probably besides like Alcatraz, the island and shit like that. You know.
Is Alcatraz still open?
It's a
I
prison.
don't even.
Yeah,
I
Cook
don't
County.
think so.
Oh no shit.
Yeah. Or actually,
In
no, I'm
Chicago?
sorry. No, it's in jail. It's jail.
Yeah,
People
okay.
will be sentenced there. People spend a lot of
I
time.
ain't trying to.
So it's similar to like.
I was like, okay, it's not
Is it similar to like a Rikers Island then?
in the middle of the city.
It's like right
Yeah,
here in Atlanta.
yeah. You don't.
Well, it's not in the middle. It's Rikers Island is literally what it is. It's an island.
Yeah, but Cook County in the middle of the city is right past it. But
Got you.
bruh, I done seen documentaries about that shit.
Yeah,
I ain't trying to see no jail cell, brother.
I don't want
Not at all.
But Jesse Smollett, best of luck to you.
I just don't understand.
I see your
Like-
sister. She started she started as Cat, not in Catwoman, as Catwoman in Batman, right?
No,
Was that a thing?
Not.
Nigga, I don't know. I haven't seen
That
Batman.
is Zoe Kravitz, B.
Yeah,
Oh,
that's
shit.
what
Wow.
crap
Get
is.
your black people mixed up. They don't all look alike.
Yeah, that's
Well, they said her sister was in Batman.
No, she.
Or am I tripping?
No.
Speaking of which,
not
did
Batman.
y'all Zoe Kravitz?
Okay.
Did y'all see that shit? Kimmy, that movie Kimmy with Zoe Kravitz? No. All right, never mind. Then I won't talk about it.
I don't know if she
Nobody
was
seen
in
it.
Batman, but she wasn't Batwoman or I'm sorry,
Catwoman.
Catwoman. Yeah, because Zoe Kravitz.
All right. Well, there you
No,
go.
she was back.
There's a 420 Snapple fact.
She was Catwoman.
She was in DC. She was
She was Catwoman.
No, she was Bat. Who?
Zoe Kravitz.
No, I'm talking about Journey Smollett.
What the fuck is my lighter, nigga?
Oh.
Journey Smollett played Banshee in the
Well,
Harley
she-
Quinn movie.
She's not playing the same role her brother is playing, which is the idiot.
Nah.
That's the best thing about that.
That Birds of Prey movie, she was in that shit?
Yeah. She getting her own solo shit in
I
there.
don't even remember that. But I do remember watching that movie. I didn't like that shit.
I ain't like it neither, but
That shit
I mean,
was
I was
trash.
happy to see her. it definitely was trash to me too. I was unexcited. I watched it on the plane.
Yeah, that shit was pretty
Is
bad.
there
fell
a reason
asleep
why
on it
Harley
twice.
Quinn is in both Suicide Squads?
Well, she's part of the Suicide Squad.
Why did they change the rest of them?
Mystery solved.
Why did
So
they change the
Suicide
rest?
Squad is like
So she like a main character.
so the point of the
Hold
Suicide
on. I got somebody else that's in the Suicide Squad.
Suicidal. Okay? I am not suicidal.
This
I am
Double
innocent,
entendre.
and
Don't
I'm
ask me
not
how.
suicidal.
This
If
nigga.
I did this, then it means that
This is
I'm
stupid ass. That's what I'm calling him. Justice stupid ass.
Can't talk about
I respect you and I respect the jury, but I did not do this. And I am not suicidal. And if anything happens to me when I go in there,
Because you hit the red button over on that camera.
and you must all know
D.
You hit the red button over there?
I respect you, Your Honor. I respect your decision.
Where we at?
Jail.
Over on this side over there.
Put your ass to work.
Fuck you, nigga.
Will you say Schmedia bed
On the
better?
back. On the back. You see it? Right there.
Nigga talking
Start
all,
button.
Yep.
talking all that shit
There you
about levels, can't even find a start button.
Nigga. That ain't my setup.
Alright.
But to answer your question, she's a part of Suicide Squad is like a bunch of criminals. And he's like, hey, you can get some sentence time off of it
No, I
if you go
understand.
ahead, but you might die. So people die.
I'm sure that. But
Like-
she the only one that stayed. Well, no.
No,
Well, Will Smith was supposed to come back.
Yeah,
But he just
yeah.
didn't want to come back.
'Cause
He
fuck
done
y'all
that,
niggas.
stuff like that. That
love
was
this
action
shit.
right.
But that's why they replaced him with Bloodsport, Idris
Yeah.
Elba.
Peacemaker.
And I personally feel Peacemaker was put in there purposely placed for the HBO rollout.
Yeah, they just want to do so much shit.
But I fucked with Peacemaker though.
Actually, no. I was looking at an interview with James Gunn. They said that they were on set, and he was just saying they filmed all 10 episodes while filming Suicide Squad. So it was just like some shit that he was like.
Oh, at the same time type
Yeah.
shit.
Yeah.
Ah, okay.
I think that's why they had the same villains from the Suicide Squad movie in them. I was like, that makes sense.
Got you.
That's what.
I fucked with Peacemaker though. I know you say you didn't really like it too much,
I
but
mean, it was cool. But
I like the shit though.
I did too.
That shit was dope.
it
But
was cool, but it wasn't like my favorite. I watched it.
I feel you. You gotta watch Invincible though.
You know, this ain't
You fucked with Invincible?
This y'all league. This ain't my sport. Yeah, man.
Nigga,
Nah,
you got
Invincible is-
Invincible is cold,
Cold.
nigga.
Is it?
That shit
story
is
is
cold, nigga. And the funny part is,
it's funny as hell.
I didn't even realize in the first episode of Invincible
Who are the actors in it?
What's the face?
it's a couple of different. It's a cartoon.
Zazie Beetz.
It's a cartoon.
Yeah,
So y'all trying
but
to
yeah,
get me to watch-
Zazie Beetz is
Zazie
in it.
Beetz voice is one
y'all
of
trying to
the
get me to watch a cartoon.
Bro, it's a cartoon that's cold
man got
as
no
shit.
imagination.
What's his
Man, like this thing is
Only
ridiculous.
watch
What's
niggas
it-
on TV
what's
that
it on?
wear hats.
Amazon.
I'm just,
It's on
Amazon
just
Prime.
asking what's the
Nigga, the
Ain't
shit
Joe Budden.
is hard, nigga,
what's
and
the
it's like
excitement about watching
you.
a cartoon.
It's a just picture
story,
like,
nigga.
just picture an old school cartoon that you really fuck with, right? But you can watch on some grown shit. That cursing, nigga, doing all that shit.
Hella
Hella violent,
I
nigga.
got the Boondocks.
But the funny
Cartoon.
part is,
That's a cartoon.
the funny
I'm just
part
saying,
is,
like you said, you don't
the
want
first
to watch cartoons.
episode.
I said, what's the excitement about getting me to watch this cartoon?
I mean, if
You
you a
said,
nigga that like superhero
cartoon.
type shit, nigga, watch it. If you not,
Boondocks
then
is
don't
a
watch
classic.
it.
I
Nigga,
hope
watch
I
the
can watch
Boondocks.
That's the same, man.
That's why I was like, you been a hypocrite.
Why I should watch, nigga? If you
Nah,
wanna
shit,
watch
I
it,
like
watch
it.
it.
I mean, just tell me why.
Why
Just
should
give
I watch
me-
the
give-
cartoon? I'm
Nigga,
over
do you
30.
fuck with
Oh, my
superheroes
God.
and nothing?
I'm not even saying I don't watch cartoons like that, nigga. Like,
Do you fuck with superheroes?
not everybody watch cartoons. Like,
Okay, nigga,
But
but
I
do
watch
you
Boondocks.
fuck?
It's an
Did you
adult
ever watch
cartoon.
cartoons?
yes,
in your life?
as a kid and as a teenager.
Oh,
Yeah,
yeah.
no,
So you don't-
haven't watched Family Guy.
So you don't watch, yeah.
Family Guy, nah,
Yeah.
not really.
No,
But you watch the Boondocks,
I used
though,
to. I
right?
used to watch it.
You watch the
Seinfeld,
Boondocks.
though.
Yeah, Seinfeld like a motherfucker. Yeah.
Fuck Seinfeld. That shit's fucking trash.
I fuck with Seinfeld.
I hate
That's
Seinfeld.
fine. It's not
There's
for
not
everybody.
one nigga in that.
Wasn't for
motherfucking
y'all.
show.
That shit funny. I like dry
Hey, if
humor.
it ain't y'all flavor, that's fine.
Nah,
Nah,
nigga,
man,
fuck
like-
Seinfeld. I used to go to sleep to that shit. Fuck
I
Seinfeld.
do the same thing
nigga.
now too.
Man, that's whack, bro.
Anyways, all I'm saying is you'll watch a nigga
Try
because
So
if
you don't watch? Well, of course you don't watch anime.
Nah, he don't watch that shit.
And
But he
that's
wouldn't even
also grown
appreciate it.
people.
I was a nigga that
He
was.
wouldn't even
I was
appreciate
a nigga
it.
that was outside when we was playing football. I was confused when all the niggas was like, "Yo, it's 5:00. Dragon Ball Z coming on." I'm like,
Nigga,
so
you
the fuck-
crazy,
I was
nigga.
about
That
to
was
say the same.
shit.
You play
So the
football,
fuck
nigga, that
what,
was
nigga?
shit,
Nigga,
nigga.
throw the pass, nigga. I'm 60 yards deep on
5
this
o'clock,
nigga.
nigga. I on the dot, nigga. I was in the house, nigga, watching.
I'm like, hold
Dragon
on,
Ball.
what? Literally, like it's 4:45. Niggas scattering to go to. I'm like, yo, come on,
Fuck that,
fam.
man. Once we
See y'all
saw
now. See, you want to see it?
I was the last nigga remaining outside.
He the nigga outside.
Right.
Frieza killed everybody,
Right.
nigga. We gotta see Goku get this.
I guess.
Then
That
he's
shit used
coming
to
out of
bore me.
motherfucking
Like
athlete
when I say I tried, I literally tried to watch Dragon Ball. I promise you, I tried
never
on
liked Dragon
multiple.
Ball Z.
I tried on multiple
You like
occasions. I'm just
Dragon
speaking
Ball Z?
specifically on this one because this is the one I know. Like a lot of my niggas fuck with.
GT,
I couldn't get with it.
Dragon Ball.
Dragon Ball Z. was the shit.
My older brother fuck with that shit.
Dragon Ball,
I
Dragon Ball Z, both of them was the shit. Nigga.
I could not get with it.
But Invincible is cold, nigga. It's on some grown shit.
I'll check it out.
But you're able to get the nostalgia aspect of a cartoon and superheroes and all
It
that
basically
shit.
makes fun of
The comic shit.
all the DC, Marvel, every characters. It makes fun of all that.
But what I was trying to say was in the first episode.
It's like The Boys, but a cartoon.
Right.
Okay.
It's better than the
Have you ever
boys
seen The
though.
Boys?
It's better than the
I've
boys.
seen the cover.
That shit better than the boys though. Way better than the boys. But
Is
in the
Boys
first,
good?
Not
The
really.
Boys is
The way Mark getting his ass beat every episode, I'd be like, God damn, this nigga's not invincible.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah.
He got his
But-
ass beat every episode. I'm like, you got the wrong name, bro.
The title of the show just don't fit the character.
Look,
I mean, every episode he lost 5. Out of 10 episodes, he lost at least 6.
He did.
At least 6.
That's
He lost the main battle too. I'm like, okay. His father just said, "Fuck it, I don't want to hurt you anymore."
Right, nigga. His daddy was about to kill his
Daddy,
ass.
he was
nigga.
about to kill us. Said, "Fuck it, son. Alright."
His daddy was a cold nigga, boy.
Fuck you. That dad was a cold
Nigga. Cold motherfucker. I was gonna say, you gotta watch that shit, man. You seen it?
The show is dope as fuck.
I'm trying to tell you, nigga.
Like
The
the
shit is
story,
cold,
the
bro.
storyline,
The
the storyline is
storyline.
so how the storyline plays out.
I
Like,
might watch it.
Nigga, the mama
That's
trying
why
to
I
figure
asked.
everything
I
out.
literally asked the
Like,
question: why should I watch the
Yeah.
cartoon?
It's not saying like
outside of it.
I can't even finish my point without these niggas jumping on.
Outside of it,
It was
I
how
can't
you
finish my
said
point.
it.
I can't finish.
outside of it being a cartoon, the story and the character development of the show is fucking
It's
phenomenal.
great.
That's okay.
So look,
That's what I was looking
A
for when
fun
I
fact.
asked the question.
Damn.
Why should I
Nah,
watch
it
a
was-
cartoon?
it was
It's
how-
not something I'm going to go rush to.
Excellent.
If I was not to be privy
Nah,
to what
nigga.
it was about.
it was how you
Nigga,
said
if I
it.
seen Invincible, nigga,
nigga
you took
killed-
offense to how I said it?
Yeah,
To the
nigga.
way a nigga talk?
Yeah,
You talking about the way a nigga talk? Nigga drive, nigga.
Nah, fuck that, nigga.
Nah,
Nigga, we ain't selling
This
no
nigga
dope.
Kenny
At
value
the
his
end of the
time,
day-
man. He just want to make
Nah.
sure he's spinning it
Nah,
right.
cause every time we get to talking about some Marvel,
That's all I'm fucking saying.
Alright,
That's all I'm fucking
shit, shake
saying.
this nigga hand, nigga. At the end of the day,
Nah,
this
fuck
nigga
you,
always
man.
said-
Regardless if I like it or not, I don't
Look,
agree
man.
with it. Nah,
But
nigga,
you
gotta
understand
open
where
up
the
your
fuck I'm
mind and
coming
be
from.
creative.
I'm not about to rush
Be
to a cartoon.
imaginative.
I'm sorry. I'm not about
So
to
if
watch
the Boondocks
rush to a
came
cartoon.
back out, you
But
gonna
y'all
watch
told me, y'all gave me a good reason why to watch it, so
Look.
I will go check it out.
Alright,
I'm not just gonna go watch
Let me
Yo.
get- let me get my little fun fact off.
No, nigga,
Let me
tell
get my little
more.
fun fact off. I've been trying to get this shit off. Look,
That's too
man,
much.
the first
Snapple fact.
episode of the show, right, Snapple fact. First episode of the show, they had a high school, right? The name of that high school,
Oh yeah.
His
Reginald
name.
Bell Johnson.
right, after the nigga from Family Matters,
Yeah.
which I thought was funny as
Because
shit.
the writer loves
Right, Family Matters
His
and
name after what?
Reginald
father.
Bell Johnson.
No, I'm. What's
from the father
What's
from
the father's
Family
name?
Matters.
What's the father's
His name is
His,
Reginald.
his real
Carl
name
Winslow?
is Reginald Bear.
No, his
Reginald Bell, excuse me.
No, Reginald Bell Johnson.
Vale. Is it Bell or Vale?
Bell Johnson.
Vale. Yeah.
His name is, but then it's so it's called Reginald Bell High, but then
Right.
the principal is Carl Winslow.
Right.
I was like, that shit funny.
But it's a
too.
cartoon though, right?
Yes.
It's a cartoon. Yeah, yeah.
Okay, I'm just making sure.
I'm like, what the fuck they got the whoop? I was like, yes, it's a cartoon.
Y'all get
Nah,
sensitive.
okay,
go ahead.
That's what I said.
Nah,
I'm just making
nah,
because you named the
nah.
actor, and I was like, oh, it's a cartoon still, right? I'm
Oh
just
no,
making
but
sure.
he played. Okay, no, we didn't say he played.
God damn.
So no, but Reginald Bell Johnson voices the character Carl Winslow.
Swell your chest down. Your
You
chest
know-
too swollen right
Look,
now.
nigga.
Get the air out your chest.
You don't be understanding. Hold on, no. Let me. This every time we bring up anything Marvel,
He's in the show playing.
this nigga got a problem.
Nigga, I ain't say nothing Marvel out my
He
mouth. I said a
always
cartoon.
question it.
I said a
So
cartoon.
that's why I answered the way I did about that nigga
He
talking
do
about
be-
why would I watch a cartoon?
I mean,
Oh my
that-
gosh,
Y'all
Marvel.
sound like my ex or something, like talking about
So
like
you
an
say it
old
like that?
fam. Can I ask a
Did he
question?
not say it like that?
Nigga, he always
Everybody
say
in
it like
here
that.
said you said it like that.
You always say it like that, nigga. So that's why I answered the way that I did.
Everybody
nigga.
drop a comment if he said it like that.
But exactly,
It
nigga.
just sounded like you from LA.
Why should I watch this
He
cartoon?
did not say it like that. He said,
Why should I-
watch this
Yeah,
cartoon?
yeah.
Why
Like,
should
you
I
said
watch
it
this
like-
cartoon?
Why did I watch the
You said
cartoon?
it
Why
like-
should I watch this cartoon? No, it's
Give me
a
a
cartoon. I don't watch cartoons.
I did not say that. You're putting words in my mouth. I'm about to knock the
That's
mic down.
that's
Fucked
practically
up the whole podcast.
practically what you said though.
No, you can stop talking now.
What happened?
What happened? You knocked the whole shit down.
Ran out of spit, nigga.
good to
You got
start?
it. Oh, it's not balanced.
I'm about to say, what should I start?
No, you good.
I'll just pull it closer then.
Nah, man, it's in
I'll
Burger
be the
King.
episode.
Oh, yeah, I already made you. He said you moved, so I was like, okay, I got permission to use it.
But yeah, this nigga always got a negative connotation about Marvel. Anything Marvel we bring.
No, I fuck
The
with
new
Spider-Man.
Batman movie is fucking dope.
That's
I gotta watch
DC.
it.
So I'm just,
Me
you
and
know,
Zoe Kravitz go together. She just don't know it yet.
He just called
Predator. That's Predator. Fuck
he just called the Journey Smollett.
Damn.
This is core, nigga.
That's pass me the other cord that's underneath the. It should be underneath. Damn, it's right underneath the couch. It's not. You can't see it.
No.
Well, it's on. So no, don't worry about it. Don't worry about
What you have to do is start recording in front of that blue track, because if you do it over it, it's gonna cause that shit every
Over
time. Yeah.
Hoo-yah!
How to do it?
I'm so high. Let me see that.
Excuse me.
Just a little taste. Just a little
Maybe not
taste.
encouraged, dude.
Got this right, but I ain't got nothing to smoke.
Can I have some rap? Yeah, blood.
Come on, man. I know butane is expensive. Gonna rush some true right
Yeah,
now.
we-
Let me get that
Yeah,
light,
we-
man. Come on now. Come on, man. Come on,
man.
You don't know how to get this
I ain't
shit back.
smoked all day.
You don't know how to use a lighter and hand
I
it
ain't
back,
smoked
nigga.
all day.
You know you could have just asked me, right?
Man, he need to practice on using a lighter and giving it back.
I do.
No, you don't.
Okay, you don't ask
I
me.
live with you, nigga. That I do know for a fact.
I do.
Nigga, don't leave no lighters out around this nigga. You smoking?
Don't I give it back when you ask for it?
Nah, nigga, that shit come back about a month later. You be like, oh, here you go.
Just put your picture on the light. That's what we should start doing. Put your initials on.
I'm gonna start putting motherfucking shocking equipment on my shit, nigga.
Putting trackers on it when you leave the room.
Shit. Explosive on these lights.
Hell yeah, nigga.
Shit.
Talking about suicide.
Grab the
squad.
lighter, nigga. That
Fuck
shit shock your ass, nigga.
Well, you can have your shit.
Make no damn sense.
And we're back! We're back! Everybody, can you hear us? No?
Where's the shit at?
Episode here's recording, Kenny.
It's just enlarged.
Is this enlarged, Kenny?
But yeah, man, you know, it's technical.
Yeah, they can hear us.
difficulties.
Okay, yeah.
No, it's Gary pulling on the fucking mic like an idiot. There you
God darn it.
Technical difficulties. Shit happens.
Difficulties is you.
Yeah.
This nigga difficult.
It happens.
T.
But like I was saying, man, this nigga
That's
Kenny
okay,
always
man.
got some
Yeah,
negative
man.
ass connotation or comment to
I think
make.
they don't care about cartoons that much.
You don't know what the fuck they care about, nigga.
Y'all like cartoons, drop a comment. Y'all want to hear us talk about Marvel and shit? Because I'm making them comic books.
Nigga, it's a whole motherfucking community out
Black.
there that want to hear about
All
Marvel,
of it.
nigga, and watch about.
Why you think I was quiet the whole
views
time?
and
I ain't
updates
say
and
shit.
everything.
And I'm
Y'all,
going to
you
comic
looked
book
at me
next
and told me a
year.
specific thing. I should
Nah,
watch
nigga,
and I
you's
asked
a
you a
hater,
question.
nigga. You's a hater.
I asked you a question.
And
I was
I'm
quiet the
going
whole
to-
time. I let y'all
And
talk.
I'm going
And
to
you a
Comic
hater
Con.
too, cause you shook this nigga hand.
And
Again.
I'm going to
But not
Hell
so
yeah,
good.
shit.
Again. Because you
Fuck
my
that. I guess we on the same
Keep y'all,
team.
yeah.
Fuck
The
that
haters
shit,
over
man.
there on that side. I
That's
see what's
fucked
up. Fuck y'all.
That's
I
fucked
just
up.
actually-
I was down for the cause, nigga. I was
Nigga.
down for it. I was.
Nah,
Alright,
nigga.
it's all good.
Nah, you can't be
Y'all
shaking
y'all ain't
hands
go
with the
see the
enemy,
Riddler?
nigga.
Y'all ain't go see the Riddler?
The Riddler?
Yeah, the Riddler. He and the Batman.
Well, I didn't. I
Well, I
haven't
wanna
seen
see
Batman
the
yet.
That's
'cause-
fucking awesome, bro.
Yeah.
Huh?
The movie is fucking awesome.
What Batman?
Batman movie is fucking
I
awesome.
can't
I
wait to
haven't.
see it.
It's 3.5 or 3
I'ma
hours.
see it.
I haven't watched
Yeah,
it.
Hush or
I'm not going to the movies. to see
Gotta
it.
be
Yeah, I ain't
vaccinated.
going to the movie to see that shit.
Oh.
You gotta be vaccinated.
I ain't going to the movie to see that shit.
Yeah, we're vaccinated.
But I got a beef with Batman because it's just like they be making this nigga up to be more than he really is.
He's a rich superhero.
Like exactly, nigga. And I was,
Batman is the Tony Stark of DC.
no, see the thing is,
but
he wouldn't be. No, he's done a lot more to be.
Don't.
Y'all can't disrespect
Nah,
the man who
man,
trained with
nah.
Raja. He was lost in the.
Two
he
smart
trained
niggas
with-
that got money that
Bro.
know how to.
No, Batman trained with the best fighters in the world for how many years, bro?
And still be getting his ass whooped.
Because he's human and he fighting fucking people with super speed and shit. Yeah, he gonna take a few blows.
nigga, they got a
You always coming out on
motherfucking.
top.
Right. Somehow he beat all them niggas.
A scene in the trailer, nigga.
Right.
A scene in the trailer is this nigga getting shot at with a machine gun. Bruh, don't nobody ever shoot this nigga in the face?
Man, they showing what the fuck.
Half this nigga face is showing. Like, that shit be irritating the fuck out of me.
You seen that shit? This fucking, he got on like ballistic armor, nigga.
Right.
Nigga, half his face is showing
like
through
this.
his mask.
He
nigga.
run like this.
And his
That
cape
shit ain't
bulletproof, man.
bulletproof.
He
And then
threw
do
it. He had obviously
fuck all
had his
that.
cape around him.
Fuck all that, nigga.
All you gotta do is run like
That
this.
shit be
Come on,
pissing
man.
me off. They be making Batman seem more like than what he is. That nigga ain't nothing but a
How's
rich
that far
nigga.
fetched? In
with some
2022, Batman ain't got no bulletproof cape, my nigga.
Nah, nigga.
Right.
I'm gonna tell you why Iron Man
I
was
would
better
hope
than
that
nigga.
he built that kind of technology.
I'm
by
gonna
the
tell you
time.
why Iron Man was better than that nigga.
I mean,
Because
Nigga got a laser.
Well, let talk.
Everybody.
nigga, he in every way, Iron Man was a better superhero than that nigga. Although they're the same person.
Get the superhero shit off. Y'all go ahead. Yeah,
Nigga,
superhero.
see?
Look, you see what I'm talking about?
There we go right there. Let them kids
This
talk.
why I answer the way I
It's not
answer.
even kids. I said this is superhero talk. It's
Let them
nigga,
get
it's
them
not
Johns,
my
let them
bag.
get them Johns on.
See, that's what's wrong with society today. If it's not your shit, you're called a hater. But fine, I said I look.
Because you say
You
he
literally a hater.
nothing. There's nothing in that shit that sound
Was
hater.
that Bruh.
That was
That was underhanded.
That was some hating shit, right?
Let them
Hurry up with this shit so we
You
can
just
hurry
can't.
up.
You just can't
Get off
engage
your
in
little
conversation.
superhero talk.
I've been quiet for
fuck,
listen. Before they
got me
asked me a
fucked
question, I was quiet for like 3 minutes straight, letting them talk, cause I can't get into the conversation. But you know,
Well, nigga, shut up. Nigga, listen. What the fuck? Let's set up a conversation too. Nigga, shut up and listen, nigga.
Anytime you see somebody worrying about
Man,
you got it.
God damn, nigga, every nigga sit here and start talking about Tony Stark, nigga. Oh, I just hurry up with your little more.
Well, it's because you talking about two of the same niggas.
Nah, nigga, it's two different people.
I'm sure. It's two.
But we can have
No, because
What is
in
it?
terms of they're both rich. They're both rich superheroes. They're both people with money who are
Right,
able
but
to
Tony
buy
Stark
their way
is
into
better
the
nigga,
universe.
though.
a suit of armor, another one kind of does.
and a laser.
Again, I gracefully bow out. You got it.
All right, man, we can move on. We can move on.
No, you got it. No, you got it. Yeah.
Nah, nigga, we can move on.
What happened with Electro Freeze or whatever?
Yeah,
it is?
Electro Freeze.
What's
This
going on with them?
Who the fuck are you even talking about, nigga?
Let's talk about the Knicks.
What the fuck? This nigga cold, boy. What you gonna do when you have a son?
Right. And you
The
don't
fuck?
other than what you
He ain't gonna be able to come to me asking me about no fucking Marvel,
Oh,
nigga.
for real?
Tell you what.
Turn the anime on in this house.
Right.
No,
Do
do
We
your
watch
thing.
sports
Rock
and
out.
The Office.
Right.
Rock out.
Nigga, you
That's
better.
some shit.
Nigga, Seinfeld is on.
Right.
Right.
Seinfeld.
No, listen, I'm sure I'm gonna have enough money to have multiple TVs in the house. You watch what the fuck you want, but Papa ain't gonna be watching that shit. You got me? No, hell no.
Make no damn sense.
Watching that cool
Nigga can't
shit,
even
man.
sit down with his own kid and watch a cartoon. What the fuck is wrong with this nigga?
I don't envision my kid watching anime at the age of 2. I can watch those
You don't
cartoons.
know what the
but-
fuck
Just
is going
cartoon. You just sound like you on a cartoon strike. Like you like
Right,
fuck.
you
that.
No,
there are
Cartoons
certain
are
ones
for
I
kids.
right.
Right. What? So what?
Superheroes are for kids.
What did you used to watch?
Fam,
nigga?
when you tell me about a show to watch, and then you say it's a cartoon, I'm not going to rush to it.
But you like the Boondocks.
Family?
Nah, I
You
can't
never
finish
watch
my-
Family Guy?
Go ahead,
You
go
watch
ahead.
Family
But you
Guy?
like the Boondocks,
You got it.
What you used to
Futurama?
watch?
Is that for kids?
What you used to watch?
I used to watch Boondocks. I don't know what you want me to say, bro. Like, what I'm trying to say is I don't sit there and go when I'm clicking through shows. If I see a cartoon and I see Invincible, I'm probably not going to click on it because it's a cartoon. I'm want to watch another show, a real show. I'm sorry. So it's not a slight. Y'all, he's laughing, but it's not a slight. It's more so
Hey, man.
you have to convince me to
So
watch this.
You been watching real shows your whole life? You ain't never watched no cartoon, my nigga.
Fam,
What did you used to watch growing up? That's what I'm asking.
I don't watch it now. The same shit. I'm
No,
not about
nigga.
to watch Hey Arnold now.
What?
Like, the
So
fuck?
you watch Hey Arnold? You can't appreciate something like Hey Arnold now?
Bro.
Hey, hold on, you wouldn't watch Hey Arnold now?
I'm not about to sit.
Arnold had a nice ass spot, bro.
Nigga, fly, right?
There's so many jokes we missed as kids because we ain't get it.
But you wouldn't watch Hey Arnold now?
I have watched it. I'm not gonna rush to watch it. Y'all are suggesting shows. That's all I'm saying.
Rush.
No, nigga.
The way y'all were talking about it's a cold show. I was like, oh, Invisible, let me watch. And then you said cartoon. I was like, all right, well, tell me why I should watch it more.
No,
Y'all just saying it's a cold show. Thank you. Y'all just saying it's a cold show. It's a cold show. Tell me more about the fucking show. Then y'all did. He did. And I was like, okay, maybe I'll watch
Now
it.
listen to what he said and what he just said. He said,
Okay, semantics, man.
No.
God damn.
You just said, oh, Invincible. I like it. I'll watch it. And he said it's a cartoon. Oh no, I won't watch it.
Mm-hmm.
Did you not just say that?
Didn't I not just give you a reason why I just said that?
So why would we have to convince you to watch a cartoon?
Didn't I just get? I literally just spelled out or just gave you word for word
said,
why
no,
you gotta give me a reason to watch a cartoon because I'm not about to rush to watch a cartoon right now. I don't watch cartoons. That's not my first shit when I fucking turn on Netflix or Hulu or whatever the fuck I'm watching it on. I'm sorry. Like I don't know what else to tell you. Like I don't know how you can't fathom that. I get it. Y'all watch cartoons. There's niggas in the world that's not rushing to watch a cartoon. That's all I'm saying.
That's not. Ain't nobody
Shit.
say nothing.
I'm not saying I'm the realest nigga in the world. Fuck, I watch fucking Seinfeld in The Office as you proclaim. But I'm saying I'm not rushing to watch a fucking cartoon. It's that simple. The end.
Nah, nigga.
That's the only. Now I got my point. That was my point.
I'm just trying to understand your beef with cartoons.
It's not a beef.
That's what I'm trying to figure out too, for real.
It's not a beef.
There's definitely a beef there.
What's
I'm
the
not gonna
beef?
watch a cartoon. There's definitely a beef.
What's the beef?
You tell me.
The minute he said it's a cartoon,
Nigga, like,
no.
you don't like soap operas, right?
No.
Okay,
care.
that's your preference.
But I can tell you why.
I just told.
No, nigga, you told me.
Because
I don't want to watch animated characters do whatever the fuck they're doing with voiceovers. I'm sorry. It doesn't fasten. It's not going to draw me into the
So
shit.
you never watch cartoons in your life, besides Hey Arnold?
Damn. Oh my lord. You asking the same questions. We can move on. I'm done.
I'm just saying, like, because the answer you giving is like, damn,
It's
nigga,
not
what-
an answer.
right? It's like, what's wrong with cartoons?
There's
finally
nothing
just-
wrong with it. If you like cartoons, my nigga, that's cool. That's cool. There's
But,
nothing
that's
wrong with
not
that.
But I also just I sat here.
So what's the answer you want? What are you looking for? What's the answer you're looking
But-
for?
You finally just.
Do you want me to give you the oh, I don't like the color of the like what the fuck answer are you looking for? Like I don't get it.
You said,
If I don't fuck with something, I don't fuck with something.
You
I'm
ever
not
used to
watching
watch,
cartoons right now.
You remember when HBO had Spawn, the cartoon version of Spawn?
I didn't fuck with Spawn, but okay.
Never
I didn't like the.
Never mind then.
But I remember the cartoon.
That's pretty much how Invincible is.
Okay,
It's
cool.
Very
It's
simple.
based off a movie, right?
It's based off a comic book.
Or a comic book.
Yeah.
Cool. That's fine. That's fine. That's fine. That's cool. Like, goddamn, like that's what's wrong with society. You can't have your fucking preferences.
No,
man.
no,
you did
I'm not-
shit.
If I don't want to watch a fucking cartoon, I don't want to watch a fucking
You said,
cartoon.
I won't watch cartoons.
I was
don't
just-
watch
I'm
it.
again.
It's not that you don't want to watch a cartoon. It's that you don't want to watch a cartoon, and B, you shitting on the fact that people watch cartoons. I'm not about to watch this shit because it's a cartoon.
That's what I'm saying.
Right.
That's not an answer. That's a statement.
It's a statement. Yeah, that's
It's
what
not
I'm
an
saying.
It's like me saying, nigga, you
That's
watching
what I'm saying.
Seinfeld. I don't fuck with Seinfeld because I can't get with the comedy.
Right, that's the answer.
That's the
an
answer.
answer. That's what I was looking for. You finally said I don't like
can't
anime.
get with animated characters.
That was an answer.
being portrayed in a story.
That's the answer.
Is that an answer?
That is
that
an
a good
That's an answer.
Wait.
That's why I
okay.
keep saying you're not
There
answering
you
the question.
go. I
You
said
probably
that
said that.
about 10 minutes ago.
No,
but nobody heard me. And it's fine.
I said, you finally said you don't like
That is
animated
an
characters.
answer. But
That's an answer.
I still don't understand what's your beef with cartoons.
There's no beef, bro.
'Cause
Like
it's
it's just a
Because you said you
preference.
watched the Boondocks.
That's what I'm
So
saying.
that's not the real
Certain
answer.
cartoons, like
That's my problem.
Well,
now.
again. I already told you, and y'all know this. I don't really fuck with the comic book world. So again, if you're
I feel you.
if
Boondocks
you're
is
pitching
around-
me a
those are-
cartoon, you're
what
giving me
Boondocks-
two things that I'm not really on.
So
right now.
wait. How did the Boondocks start out?
It's a comic book, bro. the comic that was in the LA
It was a comic.
But
The type
but you
and
gotta
it's
go.
the anime.
But no.
That's fine.
Hey, Kenny
That's
defense,
fine,
you
bro.
gotta think about the
But-
dialogue that goes with that.
I feel
So
with
it was
I
more
feel-
That's not.
I don't fuck
That's
with
not
superheroes. Like,
That's shit.
That's what I was trying to
I already
do
said
to-
that, but I've said that and y'all know that. So why y'all
No,
acting
no.
stupid?
I'm trying to understand why. Like,
He's trying to dig deeper.
yeah, like I'm just
I never fuck with it. I just never.
That's
fuck
why I
with it.
asked,
This
what did
Spider-Man-
you used to watch?
like
Like,
growing up,
that's why I asked that.
He
Like,
didn't watch shit.
Anything that didn't involve superheroes. Not every show was a superhero. Shit. How many cartoons were superheroes?
You watch it like
there's a lot of superhero shit on. That's why I'm asking.
What, I'm not about to
nigga. You're
I
watching
think
like
it'd be one. Like nobody
Gossip
wants to
City.
hear
That's
this.
why I'm asking, nigga. Like, what is
Seven
how
Heaven
you
Mark.
Right.
You literally asked, what did you watch growing up? And you was like, I didn't watch superhero.
What did you watch then?
TV shows.
TV. What
You
was
have
on
no
Nickelodeon?
superheroes. You
He's
have
a
no
fucking
superheroes.
No, there was no superhero.
Baltimore is just that rough, huh?
Bro, I'm like, nigga, we
Those
grew up
niggas
around
just
the
go to
same
work at
time.
9.
I know the cartoons that was
You
going
put on
around
your
that
pants and your
time.
bubble
So, but
goose.
my
nigga,
thing is
it's
the
not
way
gonna
y'all
work.
talking is there's only every cartoon involved a superhero. No, it did not, and y'all know the cartoons that didn't. So the cartoons that did, I don't feel like
Every
fucking
cartoon
trying
had a
to.
protagonist.
But then you say you don't like animated
regardless
stories.
if it was a superhero or not.
Okay, a nigga putting on a cape or whatever the fuck you want. Like, goddamn.
But then you say you didn't like animated stories, so I'm like, okay.
As an adult, why can't y'all separate it? Why y'all keep asking me as a kid and as an adult what the fuck I'm doing? I'm not watching the same shit as a kid. Y'all still watch what, SpongeBob or whatever the fuck it is?
I never
What the fuck,
watched
y'all wake up and watch SpongeBob and say,
I never watched
But
it.
whatever, I'm not, again,
Pick another
semantics.
show.
Whatever the fuck, I don't give a fuck. Whatever show you like. You still watching it, Rocket Power, whatever. You still watching that shit
fuck with
now?
Rocket Power.
Okay, cool, but are you still watching it now?
For
Or when
nostalgia,
you go
yeah.
home now, are you gonna go
For
watch?
nostalgia,
Get the-
baby.
Now he's.
I turn it on.
Yeah, that's
To
what I'm
me, I
saying.
know.
Yeah,
No,
nigga.
to prove what
Now
I said.
you're just arguing,
no,
arguing.
Ken,
That's why I'm gonna
Ken,
shut up. I'm
no,
gonna shut
Ken,
up. I'm gonna shut up.
I'm
Ain't no
gonna
knock,
prove my
Kenny.
point.
I'm gonna
I'm
shut
gonna
up. I'm
prove
gonna shut up.
I'm proving
It
my
ain't no
point.
knock, Kenny. I'm gonna
I'm
shut
proving my
up. I'm
point.
gonna shut up. It's
I
fine.
prove my point. When I came in here, did I say, did y'all watch The Proud Family? Have y'all watched The Proud Family?
Oh,
Did
the
I
new
not say
one?
that?
The new one, I haven't seen it
I
yet.
definitely asked that question. That's how I could prove my point. I watched that alone
They
as
brought
an
it
adult.
back.
They
Yeah,
brought it back.
That it's called Proud New and Proud.
Same
or
folks
some
and
shit.
everything.
Yeah, they took Sticky out, but
Are they older
for
or
obvious
something?
reasons.
They
They
older?
did this weird shit
Yeah.
where like they older but they not older.
Right.
Like they got titties and shit, but they not older. Literally,
got
the,
titties
the,
and
fir- no, the first episode starts with I shit you not.
They
The
still
first
cool and all
5
that
minutes
shit?
of the episode is Penny saying I have a new body, and then she's showing that she twerking, and I was like, what
Oh,
the fuck?
wow.
That's how the show starts off. That's why I said it like that.
Is it adult now?
Nah, I mean it's still for kids. That's why I said I don't watch the shit. That's why I'm asking the questions I was asking because I'm
Look.
like,
So what, they got new bodies, but it's like they all still in school and all that
yeah.
shit?
Clearly, me and Kenny are two different niggas because I do watch cartoons still from the top nostalgia purposes.
Yeah.
You know, just to still have that feeling how I had when I was a kid, when I used to watch them. And then the crazy part is now as an adult, I watch that shit and I'd be like, damn, this shit, one, it'd be either two things. One, either this shit was hella stupid and just boring,
Yeah.
and I don't know why the fuck I used to like this shit. Or two, it'd be like, damn, it's a lot of adult jokes in this motherfucker.
That too.
And niggas just wasn't catching on because we're kids and just
Like
caught up in
Rugrats.
the, you know, the
Rugrats
whole
had hella adult.
dramatics and everything. But yeah, you know,
Stimpy.
Oh, no, that shit was.
Ren and Stimpy was on some weird shit, and I never watched that.
that was the
shit.
cartoon I watched.
Oh, you fuck with Ren and Stimpy though? What the fuck? This nigga watched Ren and Stimpy.
The weirdest
That was
cartoon
one
of
of
all.
the weirdest fucking shows ever.
That
nigga.
show was so.
It was a lot of gay undertones or like
Hell yeah.
Definitely
But
homoerotic, definitely.
yeah,
There was a lot of weird shit in that shit.
as an
man.
adult seeing it, like I was just like, oh shit, why the fuck did I watch this?
Between Ren and Stimpy and Courage the Cowardly Dog, both
Bruh.
of them motherfuckers was.
That was another show I watched.
That was some.
Yeah,
drug-
Courage.
I fuck with Courage. Yeah, Courage was
I
Courage
didn't like
was the
Courage.
shit.
Rocco's Mark.
Courage is one of them shows
I
I
like
watched
Rocco.
before I
Oh,
was
so y'all do
asleep.
those shows that didn't have superheroes in.
Nigga, that's why.
Okay.
But
You said I don't like
cartoon.
cartoons. You couldn't
I'm
name
asking you what
Nigga, I
you
can't
watch.
remember these shits, nigga. Like, I can't
We
remember
do.
all the time.
Yeah,
Yeah, we
we
do. I'm a cartoon kid, nigga.
I established that for
I
I just said process.
That's
remember
cool.
Kablam?
And that's cool. Hell yeah, I remember Kablam.
Action
nigga.
League.
Action League down, nigga. I remember them, but I don't remember. I can't spit them off the top of my dome. Like that's what I'm
I
saying.
got you.
If there was somebody on the street say, "Oh, you going $100 if you
I
go
understand
Kablam,"
that.
I can't remember Kablam. nigga.
But you just be shitting on niggas when we get into our superhero bag.
Right.
That's why I responded the way I responded, you know.
So I'm just not gonna explain myself. It's fine. It's fine. It's
No,
fine.
I mean this is a built-up history of you being a hater
Built up history.
on
It's
our
not a
Marvel
hater.
talks.
I've seen Marvel movies. There's Marvel movies I like. Y'all
What's
get into your Marvel bag and
what's
you
your
like
favorite
shut up.
Marvel movie?
Huh?
What's your favorite
Why you
Marvel
yelling?
Because I'm trying to talk over you. What's your favorite
Exactly.
Marvel
Last 20 minutes. Nigga be yelling for the last 20 minutes.
Right.
Right.
movie? Exactly.
No, yelling the question at me. I'm like,
What's your favorite Marvel movie, nigga?
I'm yelling to get my point across because y'all wouldn't let me get my point
And
across.
I'm yelling to talk over you. So what's your favorite Marvel movie?
What are them Spider-Mans?
One of the Spider-Man.
I'm trying to
A
think.
lot of
of
Spider-Man.
A lot of
bro.
Spider-Man.
I'm trying no.
Far From Home,
What?
Spider-Man.
All right.
before they
Who
switched over.
would you say would be your favorite superhero if you had to choose?
Spider-Man, bro.
I don't know why that was funny, but that was
I did
funny.
not say that as a joke.
I'm not taking offense to
No, you definitely heated over them boy.
But who?
I'm heated at stupid questions. That's what I'm heated at. Like that. Like when it's stupid repeated questions. When I'm explaining my point and y'all
Alright.
keep asking me the same question.
Well, all right. Well, who's your favorite superhero? You never answered that one.
I can't think. I don't know,
He
nigga.
said he didn't fuck with
All
me.
right. If you,
I can't think of one.
Okay, that's the answer. I was just inquiring. We can move on.
No. Y'all got the topic, y'all. I'm saying y'all. You got it.
Let's see
You
what I
got
had
it.
now.
No, you got it. You got it.
I swear.
No, we ain't trying to figure out what your
This nigga kidding.
right. We trying to unpack some shit.
Man, I'm just saying, nigga.
Pack superheroes. Okay.
We trying to unpack some shit.
Nah, nigga. It's just every time we talk about the Marvel shit, you always
Oh my god.
got a comment.
I usually shut up, but then y'all go on for 5 minutes about it. I'm just like, fuck.
Hey, bro, no, nigga. I'm just saying. Nigga, you know what? We need to start a podcast reviewing Marvel shit,
Yep.
bro.
I am.
Real
AV
shit.
Club coming soon.
We need to do that
AV
shit
Club.
for real.
Atlanta report.
I'm with you, nigga. We can do that shit.
I'm not saying I didn't know about Snowfall when I first started doing it with y'all. What I did, watch it, caught up, and now
Telling you.
one episode behind.
What's your favorite movie?
Favorite movie?
Scary, man.
Hey, all time favorite movie.
Is it movie or scary movie? Which one is it?
Paid for.
Both.
Both.
Go.
Is it? Oh, so it's all me questions.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, yeah. This is about you now, King.
I tell you, man,
I'm gonna go around the room, but I started with Kenny first.
I got two off top.
I want to hear Kenny first. You want to come back to?
Come back.
This is
All
not
right,
being.
so he gonna come back. What's yours?
Goodfellas, Scarface, and Godfather.
First
First two.
All right, so those are three.
I haven't seen the third one, but the first two.
Godfather.
Yo,
All right, so what's your favorite scary movie?
I watched a scary movie,
Yeah,
House of a Thousand Corpses.
that's a good one.
Yeah, I fuck.
That's a good
I
one.
love what I like the series Devil Rejects too.
I can see
I
that.
felt Devil Rejects was kind of,
But I like
That
it
was a true
because to
story,
me
too.
they like the series. I like them, you know.
That was
You
a
put
true
them
story.
all together.
but
Yeah.
that's a good little lineup though. That's interesting. What about you, Cornell?
What was that? You hear that?
Yeah, I did hear it, but I just ignored it.
No, I thought I definitely heard moaning. I thought they came from the phone and say, bro, what you over there watching? But anyway,
Don't worry about the pleasures that man is enjoying.
I was like, in front of us?
Hey, brother, hey, nigga, let that man enjoy his
At
day.
least don't matter, bro.
You know what I mean? Hey, so what if that's a grown man over there?
I just
He
was
can watch
hey,
whatever he
so
sees.
nobody- on the podcast where everybody can hear.
But
No, Pulp Fiction, Bad Boys 2. I forget my second one. There was like
Pulp
right next to
Fiction,
each
Bad,
other. Oh no,
Bad Boys
And then-
2?
yeah.
Okay, that's a good one, yeah.
And then Grindhouse is somewhere now. Quentin Tarantino is one of my favorite directors.
Mine's too.
As you can see.
But I think Bad Boys 2 is probably the best out of the three, to be quite
Definitely,
honest. So that's a good one,
yeah.
yeah. The devil is not welcomed here.
I like that part.
Yeah.
Kenny?
I don't got really favorite movies. I got favorite directors.
Okay.
So Martin Scorsese.
Anything Italian?
No, not anything.
Straight gangster shit.
Martin Scorsese.
He's made other shit besides gangster movies.
Why can't I think of his name? Fuck, from
What
Brooklyn.
movie he did?
Crooklyn. Not Crooklyn. He didn't do Crooklyn. What am I
Spike
thinking? Spike Lee. Yeah, I don't know
He
why I
did
do
do
Crooklyn. He didn't do Crooklyn.
Yes, he did.
He the number one Knicks fan.
Is it Crooklyn?
Definitely.
No, what am I thinking?
He
No,
did.
did not do Crooklyn.
He did.
Yes, he did. He's in Crooklyn.
He's in Crooklyn. You know that nigga is in every movie he do, damn near. Him and Quentin Tarantino
He's
have
only
in common.
in every movie he's in, he made. And plus, I know he made.
Yeah.
Yeah, keep talking.
Oh, yeah, sorry.
No, what your favorite or who else?
It's fucking he just said his name. The guy who says nigger in every movie.
Quentin Tarantino.
No, I was watching Post.
No, because Reservoir Dogs is one of my favorites.
Fire.
In the middle.
Love that shit.
No, it's not Crooklyn. He didn't make it. What's his name? He didn't make it. Thinking of another movie. No, you're right. Go ahead.
They play
It's
my
the one with Lawrence
grandpa.
Fishburne?
Huh?
I'm talking about the one with Lawrence Fishburne?
No, I was thinking of shit. What's the movie that everybody thinks Spike Lee made? But whatever. It don't matter. It don't matter.
I want to figure it out with you. Come on, give us some clues. Give us 3 clues. We'll figure it out.
That,
What's
it's
going
not
on?
that, we don't have to do a deep dive on that. It's fine. It's
All right, well, my favorite movie all time, nigga. All time favorite movie? Lion King.
Oh, which one?
Nigga, the Lion King, the original.
Beyonce version.
Nah, the original.
Oh, that's all like the one with Beyonce and that.
And then,
That's his favorite one.
favorite scary movie.
Oh, The Conjuring is my favorite.
Scream.
I don't really have a favorite scary movie because I don't really
Like-
fuck with scary
You
movies
like
like
Scream,
that.
nigga.
Actually,
Oh, favorite scary movie
You
though
like
would be
Nah, I don't fuck with
I'm gonna go with People on Just Dance. Actually,
You know what? I'm gonna second you on that.
the first Freddy.
I'll second you on that.
I'm sorry. My favorite scary movie is That's one of my.
Was that
One of my
Nightmare
favorite-
on Elm Street? There you go. Nightmare on Elm Street.
Freddy number 3 is my like. They neck and neck.
Nigga, Nightmare on Elm Street, them was some good motherfucking movies, man. Them shit was good.
I ain't gonna lie, Freddy's a nigga, but them movies was trash.
But-
After three.
Yeah, it started
People
being
Under the
free.
Stairs,
They trying
nigga.
to- Huh?
The People Under the Stairs, that's a fucking classic.
I like The Conjuring.
I forgot
series.
about it. Fool.
The Conjuring is dope. I like that shit.
Conjuring scared the shit out of me. I don't fuck with shit like that.
Conjuring
It's a little too
I don't fuck
real.
with spirits.
I
say The Exorcist and all that shit.
Yeah, it's a little too real for me. I don't
Conjuring
need
based
that.
on a true story too.
I
Mm.
ain't fuck with nothing to deal with spirits. Y'all keep
Yeah, that's a little
I
too.
don't play around.
Yeah, it's a little too real for me.
No, don't beat them.
That shit is a little creepy. But
Burn some sage, nigga.
Right.
If you got a burn stage to watch a
Better
movie,
call
that's the
Jesus,
movie I
nigga.
want to watch. Nah.
right, I'm
You
cool.
gotta know.
They tell you how to exercise.
To this day, I've never seen The Exorcist, nigga. I refuse. That's one movie I would never watch.
I got dragged to the movies to go see that shit, and when I tell you I was shook from fucking going downstairs to go get something to drink, thinking a little person was gonna walk up through. I think my sister made me go,
Who got the
and
bottle?
it was me, my sister, and my brother. And we went to go see that shit. I
You
was
got the
like,
bottle
what
over
the
there?
You
fuck?
got the bottle.
I don't have a bottle.
Oh, yeah.
I don't got the bottle. You got the bottle.
Bottle right here. Yeah, nah, nigga. I never forget, nigga. When they had redid The Exorcist, and you know how they be doing like the little E specials and shit.
Who
So nigga,
played the new one?
nah, you know when they had redid it back in the early 2000s.
Yeah, they remastered.
They remade it. They remastered it.
remastered.
and shit. Yeah. So nigga, they was doing the little E specials on that shit. Nigga, my ass fell asleep and woke up in the middle of the night with that bitch on the TV. You talking about a nigga was scared, nigga? I'm like, what the fuck, nigga? I'm like, nah, nigga, fuck the movie. I don't need to see the movie. That bitch did her job and scared the shit out of me. Nigga, fuck
Oh
that.
man, we missed that.
Ah,
fuck care.
That was Kennedy. That was juice.
damn. It's all good.
Everybody kicked the cord.
It wasn't me, nigga. I been still.
Boom, boom.
I've been still. Nah, that's real shit. I never forget that shit.
Bitch was on the
Nigga, she was on the TV, nigga. I never forget that shit. Never since then, nigga. When I woke up, niggas in the cold part, it was like 3, 4 in the morning. Nigga woke up. Nigga, like, what the fuck? Look at my TV, nigga. And that bitch is on my TV. Nigga, I was scared shitless, nigga. I couldn't believe it.
Had to do one of those when you woke up?
Trauma, nigga. Straight trauma. That bitch traumatized me.
Why do you think it's always a nigga in a scary movie got asthma too?
Hey, nigga, that shit was straight trauma, my nigga. I'll never forget that shit. So I to this day, I've never watched that movie. I don't fuck with no movies like that. The last movie that I seen like that, nigga, was The Exorcism of Emily Rose. And that shit fucked me up because that's when they got into the 3 o'clock. The 3 in the morning is the witch's hour and
I
shit.
did school and went to Magic Johnson.
Y'all seen the Blair Witch Project?
Then when it came out, yeah,
that
shit scared me too.
That shit was in Maryland. That shit was right there.
Oh,
Fake as
for
fuck.
real?
Yeah,
I never knew that shit.
It's weird.
It's not in Baltimore.
So was that like something like a little?
I mean, niggas used to like. I mean, but we don't go there, so it was like.
But was that like a real thing, or was that just? Because I know it was something that they kind of made up.
It was conjured up. It was a myth at one point.
Okay.
That they made a story.
A story.
Like it was a myth that it was a witch out there or whatever.
It was already a story about the woods.
About the woods.
Yeah. Okay.
Boom.
I get you.
And then some filmmakers decided to go.
What's
what
that?
the fuck?
I just went to the video. It's still
Let's just do this so this shit ain't.
Ain't nothing wrong with the spirit, you know what I'm saying? And there was
Nah, don't press the eye, bro, because that's sweet.
I didn't press the eye.
No.
Gotta have a little scary. They
Oh,
really.
okay, my bad.
Yeah.
I thought I saw it right there.
Devil in my show. That shit was wrong. Cover.
No, I mean, again, it was a myth out there, but it wasn't like something that was.
Where in Maryland is this?
I can't tell you. I forgot.
It ain't where we gonna be at.
It's
Is it?
nowhere. It's nowhere near. It's like a good 45-minute drive from Baltimore. Like going towards. I think it's going towards like
that's
Virginia.
like going to Ontario.
That shit hates us today.
You gotta change the tape.
Tape ran out, nigga. Change that shit.
Mini DV tape.
Shit, for real, nigga. This was what, like 60, 70 years ago doing the shit like that.
Right, nigga, change the tape,
with-
switch it out. Well, yeah, so you said it's how many minutes going to Ontario?
Ontario, no.
No, he said it's about 45 minutes from where we gonna be
Oh,
at. And I'm like, nigga, that ain't nothing but going to Ontario. Like,
Oh, that's
not-
why you said. I knew I
that
heard
shit ain't
Ontario.
far,
on
nigga.
that,
That's like
on that
going to the
somewhere.
valley. That's not far enough for me. You need to
I
tell
said
me
that. I said that like there's an Ontario in Baltimore.
Yeah, I was laughing.
Y'all wanna go? You
Why
got
no,
cameras?
nigga?
No.
Hey, look, check this out. I already told you, you and this nigga could go on y'all little ghost hunting adventures.
Nigga,
I'll watch the tape when y'all get back.
bro.
I'm not going out there with y'all,
I
nigga.
was out there a good
I
majority.
don't-
of
I
my
don't-
life.
There's a podcast, guys.
Nah, my nigga, that ain't nothing
There's
that
no
I.
reason.
It's no. I don't need to see shit. I know that shit is
We ain't
real.
even gotta go all the way in the
Right,
forest,
we just
nigga.
go right to
Nah.
What, y'all want to go in a forest?
I'm
No.
not. I'm not in search of nothing,
Y'all
my
wanna do
nigga.
certain
Nah, I'm not in search of none of that shit.
We can even make. Nah, I ain't gonna.
I done had my experiences and I'm cool.
I'm cool. I'm going to the aquarium.
Y'all want to call on the corners? There's 4 of us.
Nah, we're going to
What?
the aquarium.
Nothing.
Exactly.
Be with my fiance.
We're gonna see some fish, then we're gonna go
Yeah, I
fly
ain't never
some.
seen The Craft apparently.
Oh, what?
The Craft.
The craft, yeah.
That's why I say
The movie?
y'all want to call the yeah.
I haven't seen that in years.
That's a
That's
classic.
I remember that was one of my sister's favorite movies.
That's why I was like, y'all want
man.
to call the corners? Y'all said what? That's it.
That was with that crazy white chick, right? That went
Yeah.
crazy. Yeah, I remember that shit.
They made a sequel to it. That shit was terrible.
I'm sure they did, and I'm sure it flopped.
I just see the whole sequel
Terrible.
shit to me is just
Terrible.
It's horrible, man.
Well, I won't say sequel or remake.
If they don't do it,
Slash.
I don't like
at the time,
deluxe
that's
albums. I don't
irrelevant.
like sequels. I don't like. Just give me
Yeah.
something new. Like, what's going on with something new?
Yeah,
especially right now, there's so much shit in the world going on to where it shouldn't be no remakes going on.
It should be like some new
Good old Bel Air still.
new movies and shit.
Oh, Bel Air, yeah. I know you don't fuck with it, but it's pretty good.
Nah, I ain't watching that shit.
They need to drop that $350
You see
gas
that?
price.
What you see that? What's the face and what's the face?
The gas price at $3. Hold up.
They could remaster that shit.
I said no. You say not the original Unveil, but Daphne Maxwell Reid, the one that replaced the original Unveil. She gonna be on a new episode.
Is she now?
But she's playing. Her name is Helen, and Helen was her sister. And then the other one is playing Janice, but Janice was her other sister. So I was like, how the fuck is this gonna work?
We'll see.
Oh, what's happening?
Yeah, I'll see on. Yeah.
We'll see.
I think they finna play her sister.
Hey, listen, the storyline's been pretty good. I'm not gonna lie.
The whole Lisa and Carl's in the wheel shit is weird though.
They
People
lost.
called her old face Lisa. I was like, hey, people was mean. Shorty is not ugly.
They lost me.
They lost you.
They lost me.
I mean, the show is.
Happens.
I watched all the reviews and they said exactly what Gary said though. They said this shit is all American. They said it's all.
It is. It definitely is.
It's every teen drama show you can think of, and Euphoria.
It's not Euphoria. It's not as dark as Euphoria, but it has.
I think
That's another show I can't watch though.
I never watched Euphoria. I say that.
can't
I
get
watched
with
the
it.
first 2 episodes, and then it's not that I didn't want to watch it again. I just didn't.
I
follow up
didn't
with it.
really.
I didn't go back to it.
I'm over shows that depict high schools
His mic
using
is off.
30-year-olds and shit. That shit is
His
irritating.
mic is off.
But that's going to keep going on for years, my boy.
Yeah.
Well, I thought it was, but it's on.
Nah, it's running down here.
You sure?
Yeah,
That's right.
yeah, we're watching it.
But your light is off.
Oh,
That's only using one. This nigga here.
it's this fucking cord, man. I'm telling you.
I'm like, nah, it's definitely off, bro.
Put the button down.
Nah,
It's the cord.
It is the cord.
There's another cord on there. Can you reach for the cord on there, please?
I can see one.
Shit, folks. I'm sorry. I don't know how this episode is gonna turn out, but
Oh, it's gonna be a doozy.
I apologize in advance.
I feel like we're gonna do better on the next episode when we be in Baltimore. So you know. It's
I
okay.
think that one's gonna
be.
be interesting, man. I'm excited for that trip, man.
Oh yeah, coming soon. Next episode's gonna be in a new city, new set. Where we're gonna do it at? An Airbnb.
You know what I'm
Amazing.
saying?
Stay tuned.
It's gonna be cold.
It's gonna be on location.
My ass is gonna be bundled up, nigga. I ain't never felt that type of weather in my life. I don't know what to
See, you know
expect.
that Cali accent right there? Never. Never. I ain't never felt that. I ain't never felt that in my life.
Oh man. Yeah, man. You know, all I'm saying is I'm probably gonna freeze my ass out there, and it's cool. I guess it's all part of the experience, right?
Just get a coat. That's all you need.
Then you learn.
Gary goes east.
Eastbound.
Usually is the opposite.
This nigga afraid to get on a flight by himself. I want to see him in a
Hey,
strange city.
real shit. No, I'm not afraid, nigga. I'm just nervous.
They
Nervous.
cousins.
Nervous to the motherfucker. They right next to each
They
other.
cousins, yeah.
I'm nervous in the
They see each
motherfucker.
other
But I'll be
every
alright though,
day.
nigga. There's a lot of shit that I ain't had to do by myself before and I accomplished it, nigga.
This nigga said, I ain't scared, I'm nervous.
You know what I'm saying? So,
He said that with so much confidence, I believe him.
oh, for real, nigga.
All you gotta do is drink.
Shit. You know what I'm saying?
Get
You know.
Go to the bar before the flight.
First off, I ain't never
He
by
said
myself.
6:30, goddamn.
I ain't
I
never.
didn't know y'all how early y'all flight was.
I ain't never
I
by
thought we all going
myself.
on
Nah,
Saturday.
Yeah, I ain't going
no.
on
On the flight back, I think. Well, unless you get a flight, book me on the same.
I don't think we on
But-
the same plane, man.
Yeah, see, I think I'm by myself. And then I got a layover in Denver and shit at an airport that I said I never wanted to fly out of and shit.
I made sure I wouldn't get no layover, and if it was gonna be in
I
Chicago.
think that was the first time I seen a MAGA hat was in Denver Airport.
Ain't that a
First
bitch?
and only time.
Yeah,
Yeah,
shit.
if I was gonna get a layover, it's gonna be in
And
Chicago.
I'm gonna be by myself, so I got it. Well, first of all, I ain't never by myself. It's always me and God. You know what I mean? But at the end of the day, I'm about to be in this motherfucker by myself. I'm gonna have to keep myself calm, keep my temperament cool, figure everything out. So yeah, nigga a little nervous. I ain't never flew out by myself, man. I done worked in the airport and seen how complicated that shit is just working there.
Just take an edible.
So
Right.
I'd rather
They might make him paranoid.
yeah, my first time,
While y'all pressing the button.
I'll be cool. But on the way, you know,
We moving.
when we fly out together, yeah, nigga, I can drink, smoke, all that shit. But on the way
I
back,
don't think they'll
I
be
gotta
able to
Stay up all night together, guys?
That's what I was about to say. That's the only way you're gonna do it.
you said what?
That's the only way you're gonna do it. Be able to stay up all night, and drink. If you want to drink and smoke, you
Yeah,
ain't about to wake up on the early shit and want to drink and smoke. You gonna want.
Well, no, on the flight out there, we flying, what is it, 6 in the morning, something like
So you
that?
gotta be there like 4.
Yeah.
So you said you were drinking. Yeah, so you drinking at 4.
If I have to, nigga.
Well,
But
just take a
honestly,
sleep
I
pill,
don't have a problem flying though. That's the thing. Like
It's just the anxiety of getting to the
by myself,
How long is this
like
flight?
4 hours.
Well, if
Not
it,
bad.
it's longer going back than it is going to the East Coast for whatever reason. I forgot what the reason is to that, but it's a 5-hour flight there and like a 5.5-hour flight
I
back.
think to me it's like flying to Atlanta.
I don't like flying for a long time.
I don't mind it. I just go to sleep.
I can't sleep enough.
I mean, at the end of the day, I just kind of treat it like being on the subway or like a
I don't like
train
being on
or
the
something.
subway.
Like nigga, you just
By the time I wake up, it's
that
probably like an hour and a half to
You
go.
just there for the ride. Like you just gotta wait till all the, everything
Do
done.
something to occupy your mind.
I just sit there and think, nigga.
I
Look at
usually-
everybody.
Nigga, I usually go to sleep as soon as we in the air. Like as soon as we take off, I just lay back, close my eyes. End up waking up about 30 minutes before I land.
On the way back from Mexico, I was kind of dozing off a little bit.
That's only like a 2-hour flight though.
Yeah.
It's like an hour and a 2-hour flight.
bro. That's 2 of those. And I like that. Well, that's
It's
what I
like
say.
2 of those.
You stay up all night so you could fall asleep on the fucking plane. Especially it's gonna be 6
I guess so, nigga. But I don't know.
Tired.
I don't know, nigga. I don't know. But
He ain't about to be staying up all night.
there's certain shit
Nah,
like
nigga,
that I just
stay
can't
up.
fall asleep
Stay
on.
up, nigga.
But
Stay up.
You gonna call this nigga at 4?
I fly back on the.
Yeah, make sure you stay
What time
up.
I fly back? I fly back at 5. So I land out here at like 12, something like that. But yeah, nigga, I gotta fly to the motherfucking airport that I said I never wanted to fly out of or into.
It's an experience, man.
Damn, Mile High City,
Go
good.
get you a
Yeah,
gas.
about to see shit to be
Get
honest.
you, you gonna be in the
Yeah,
fucking
now,
airport. Just
Knowing
go get
you not
a
unless you
Nigga, I
sitting
ain't
there
going
people
nowhere,
watching.
nigga.
Like unless you sitting there walking around people watching,
I
you're
ain't
not
going
about to see
nowhere,
shit.
nigga. I'm about to be on my phone.
Exactly. So you
Nigga,
get
Most
chilling
of the
right-
motherfuckers ain't from Denver.
Right where I need to be, just so I don't be all stupid and lost and gotta curse somebody out because the nigga
That's
that
how
missed
you
the
supposed
flight
to do
and
it. You only
shit.
got like 50 minutes.
I ain't doing none of that
Darkest
shit.
night, no evil will escape your sight.
I don't know what you just said, but alright.
Green Lantern's Creek.
Motherfucker will get hungry and shit.
I ain't seen Marine. Because we were talking about superheroes and shit.
Now this is more stiff as a feather, huh? Watching your ass.
I did not say that. That's the crap. That's some real Conjuring shit. When you talking about me,
I don't
this
know.
is this.
I don't know none of that shit y'all talking about. I don't know what y'all
That's a
talking about.
game you play when you. Man, listen.
tell me shut up when this happens.
Boy,
I
you West
don't know
Indian. You
what they're
know
talking
he
about.
West Indian. He know about all this shit.
I don't know nothing that they talking about. You know what they're talking about?
No, I do.
Exactly.
I don't know.
You heard what I said.
I'm not privy.
You
to
heard
none
what I
of this.
said. That nigga know all about this shit. That nigga know more shit than we do.
I'm confused.
He know the shit that we say in the face. That's what's happening.
I don't know. I'm lost.
Hey, you don't need to know. That's all I say.
Hey,
Don't need
man, I
investigate.
don't think I need. This is it.
It's like you say you got God, that's all you need.
Hey, brother, goddamn right. Me and Jesus, weed, water, Jesus, water, and weed, nigga.
Jesus, weed water.
Jesus, weed, water, Jesus, water, and weed,
weed,
nigga.
water.
Jesus, water, and weed is all I need, nigga.
Only 10% CBD.
Hey, brother, Jesus, water, and weed, nigga. They go a long way. Real shit.
Do you need to know your sexual partner's history?
It helps, but not
Is it
necessarily like, nah.
This says you know.
At the end of the day, everybody got a history. But
Okay, are they risky? Yes, okay, yes, no, you do.
it
Not
depends.
not names and how many. But just like how what you be doing? Like, do you be just having like random orgies and shit like that?
She gonna be honest with you about what she really do?
I mean, you don't have to tell me the names and the people. Just like, what do you be into? That's it.
I feel
Other
like
than
you
that,
don't find that shit out till later.
No, because like say she wanted to have a swinging relationship or something like that.
You don't find shit out like that till later.
I know, but you need to find it out. Like, that's
but I mean that's not even. I mean, I get
that. That's kind of different.
What she likes, but I'm saying, what do you need to know? Like who she's been with?
No.
And in detail, do you need to know? Like, all right, you fuck with so and so, you might have fucked with my homeboy, whatever.
Yeah, that's the only reason why I was like family members is what I was thinking about.
That's why it depends on if it's somebody that I'm close with.
I will hope I'll get some better women than my family members.
No. Not if you're an
ego thing.
No,
I was like,
you're a family member.
No, I get it. No, I'm just saying, me personally. That's the way I would look at it. I was like, I hope my cousin though be in the same circle I be in. You know what I mean?
That's what I hope too, but you never know. You
Yeah,
might go to family reunion and they be like, "Cuz."
I mean, you never know. But yeah, no, that's the only time I guess I would need to know. I don't even need to know specifics. I just need to know what's going on. Like, because I don't want to be seen, I don't want to be looked at as a fool. You see what I'm saying? So if I'm in a situation to where we out and, you know, maybe some niggas around or a nigga around where I need to know, like, well, you know, you didn't have relations with these niggas just so if anything was to crack off, I already know what's going on. Yeah. You know what I mean? But other than that, I don't really need to investigate on that shit because the past is the past at the end of the day. And what I got going on with you, you know what I mean? I ain't really trying to think about all of that right now. And yeah, to be honest, even if I knew, especially if it was a high count, it's not necessarily something that it's just gonna make it. It's just not.
So are you you talking about? I'm sorry.
No, go ahead.
You talking about what Dirk talking about with the body count?
Yeah, I was gonna mention that, but yeah.
I was about to say body count. No, I don't need to know that. The only reason why I need to know other shit is just so we know what circles we've been in.
I never ask body count. That's not. That's just.
Not my business.
I don't expect you to ask me for me either.
I think if we're all adults, you don't need. That's just like a childish ass question.
Yeah. But
how many people you had sex with?
Yeah, I don't need to know that shit. Yeah. It don't.
Any niggas you finna fuck?
But I mean, I think you can kind of tell what type of woman you got when you with her. So
yeah, pretty much.
before you even with her, like you should know, like interacting with her, like talking to her.
If you don't know from when those stages, you should know by the time you with her.
Yeah. But I'm saying if you made that commitment to be with her, you should probably know who she is, or have a somewhat of an idea.
I would hope so.
I mean, right. I would hope so.
I hope you're not waking up just like, damn, who is this like person that I'm sleeping next to?
I mean, yeah, pretty much. They talk. I mean, people talk.
In 2 weeks, it feels right.
Yeah, right. I'm in love with her, but now I need to know.
That's just not.
Y'all never had that situation happen to y'all? Where y'all felt like, not to say y'all was in love, but to say like, damn, like I'm really fucking with her right now, and it's only been a week and a half.
Yeah.
I've made the mistake in the past of asking about certain sexual moments that they've had in the past, and then that shit
is a heartbreaker. It's a heartbreaker.
It's not even a heartbreaker.
You look at your queen, not the same.
It's not even a heartbreaker, but it'll be some shit to where it'll be like. You didn't tell me that a nigga didn't dicked you down on the pool table. Now
I had a girl tell me that, and she thought I was gonna be like,
right. Now every time we play,
I had a girl literally tell me
this is the shit I'm thinking about because bitch, you thinking about it. You know what I mean?
She told me she had a threesome on top of a pool. I said, excuse me, excuse me.
Hey man, so that type of shit.
You ever seen that episode? Was it
I learned my lesson
Chappelle?
off.
When Chappelle was on the he was doing the taxi cab confession shit, and he looked at his girl was like not taxi cab confession,
I know.
but it was like one of them shit.
shit.
Yeah, and he came up to like, what's the wildest thing?
college.
Yeah, it's like that.
She's like, fucking done, man.
Right.
Yeah,
Oh, gangbang here.
You know, everybody change and whatever, but definitely, I mean, that shit ain't something that no nigga want to hear that they bitch just did.
certain shit I don't want to
Did some wild shit. Nobody want to hear
You
that.
had
shit,
an orgy
man.
get read by 6 niggas. I don't need to know that.
That's why you don't go through nobody's phone. Just keep your hands to
It take
yourself.
a different type of nigga to accept a woman like that, though. I will say that, especially when you know a bitch background.
I mean,
Like,
if you know love with her already, you gonna be like, I mean, they ain't here.
What if you find that out like not mid, but like in the midst of your relationship? Like it's a year in and you find out these things like after the fact.
it
Do
take
I
a
know
lot,
him?
nigga.
That's why them niggas was
It
nice
take a
to me
lot.
at that
So
bar.
would you still stay?
Do we live in another state?
You would stay?
I would. I mean,
Yeah,
look,
you would stay?
Do we live in another state?
No, I'm just saying wherever you're living, if you're in a relationship for a year and you find out after the fact that
If I know him, nah. That's why I say we in another state.
you can't do it.
Nah, my
Relationship done?
Yeah.
No, we still gonna stay together.
No,
I look
it's
at
two
you
together.
different. I look at you different.
Is it look at you different or you're
I look
gone?
at- Yeah, I'm done.
Okay.
I look at
it's for sure gonna make me look at you different.
This
though.
for sure gonna influence
Like,
mine.
even if I do
That's
decide
human
to stay
nature.
with
I
you,
think
it's
that's
for
human
sure gonna make me look at you different. Like,
I think
that-
I'd probably stay. It
I mean,
depends
it-
on the situation.
Yeah, it depends on the situation.
I mean, if it's some
But
shit,
I'm a for sure.
But it's
look-
like it's nothing you can do because you can't change the past. There's
Right,
nothing you can
it's
do
like-
about it.
so
I'm
long
for sure.
ago.
That's her history. That's her
Yeah,
story.
That's her story.
That's what led her to you.
now,
Yeah,
if
vice versa.
we still around.
Saying she
said
had to
people.
do that.
If they gotta be at my wedding and shit, that's different. I'm serious. If I know them, that just feels different. I don't know. I'm gonna need some time to think on it.
Niggas was snickering at the bar.
I'm probably gonna stay, but I just need to think on it. Exactly. You know, shit like that. Like,
Well, it's just like
Ain't no
G said,
Rico
you gotta
in
know
that
how to move. Like when it's certain
maybe get
situations.
cue.
You ain't gotta tell me about everything, but if it's a situation where you know it's a person that's gonna be in your life or that's in your life still, you gotta let me know. Like I can't look
Exactly.
stupid in front of this nigga. Like
That's why I said, where do we live?
Prime example. This is a wild story. I can't remember if I ever told this story or not on the podcast, but so nigga, this was one of my exes and shit. At the time, one of her good friends was dating a nigga who was cousins with her ex, right? And so one day they decided to plan a dinner date, so we could all do the little couples thing, and it just so happened that the nigga decided to invite his cousin, right? So here it is, I'm going to dinner with my girl at the time and her homegirl, her nigga, and his cousin, which just so happened to be my girl's ex, right? So at the end of the whole shit, it was just some weird shit, right? But again, I knew the situation. I knew at least a little bit of overview of what their relationship was like, at that time. The funny part was I almost had to whoop the nigga ass because the nigga sat here when we was leaving. I had put a tip out on the table, not realizing that they had already paid for the tip, and the nigga was about to pocket my money. So that was a whole little situation, but
Wow.
yeah, man. So like I said, I say that to say in certain situations, like I at least want to know something about the situation. You know what I mean? Like I need to be privy to some type of information to what's going on that way, because I wasn't sitting at the table at dinner with this man looking like a fool. Now, granted, I don't know what the fuck type of shit he done did with my bitch at the time. You know what I mean? Nor do I really care, because she's sitting on this side of the table with me at this point. But at the end of the day, it was more so, nigga, one, you're not about to sit here and, try to clown or talk some shit, whatever the case may be with your homeboy. Because, nigga, at the end of the day, I'm still keep a player 100%. And then, two, nigga, you thought you was going to pocket my money. That definitely wasn't going to happen. and the nigga had said some shit. I'll tell y'all niggas later. If I'm pretty sure I already told y'all niggas in the past, but I had some shit I won't say it on camera. But the nigga was like, oh yeah, I'm from so-and-so, Texas. And I was like, nigga, well, I'm from so-and-so, you know, blah, blah, blah. Nigga, this is, you know, whatever the fuck.
Nigga just thought,
you know.
Why niggas love to shout out random random cities and hoods like they're supposed to like?
I'm from El Paso, Texas. Okay.
Right, like nigga, that's supposed to be
far away from home.
That's supposed to
Like, I know
excuse.
something.
That's supposed to excuse what the fuck you just tried to do with my money, nigga. Like, you know what I mean?
That's
like,
what we do on our side.
Right, like okay, so that's what y'all do over there in that part of Texas, nigga. But over here, nigga, you got me fucked up. You know what I mean, nigga? So yeah, nah, it was interesting, but like I said, saying all that to say no certain situations. I've also been out like on a random night and been out in Hollywood to be exact, and you know how niggas are on the boardwalk, nigga, walking up and down and shit, and there was a group of niggas that just so happened to walk up, and out of this group of niggas, one of these niggas used to be a former little friend, basically, whatever the case you want to call him. The bitch I was fucking with at the time. So in those situations, I need to know for sure what's going on, because
Let me get a hug.
here it is, this nigga come with 6 of his homeboys, want to be on some shit like that, and it's like, nah, my nigga, okay. Now I gotta prepare to beat up 6 niggas just in case.
I hate you like that.
You know what I mean? Like, but
That's
that's
the worst situation ever.
that's the type of shit that I be on. At least let me know.
You gotta be in defense.
You know what
So-
I mean? What the fuck is going on before?
This
You
lets
know,
me.
shit
This
get
is my
mad.
question. So what do you do when six niggas walking behind you and they antagonizing your girl and you know what they on? They on bullshit, straight with you. They ain't even trying to get your girl.
100%.
I mean, hopefully
You
that's
know.
an option. But if that's not an option,
It's always an option.
With me, it's an option always. Cause I don't nigga, I didn't have
Right.
one situation. That was that. But
for me, it's an option too.
for me, it's always an option. But if not, I ain't never
it's
scared to throw these motherfuckers. I done got down with the best of them in my generation, I feel. And at the end of the day,
You gotta do what the fuck you gotta do, man.
yeah, you know, if it comes down to it, nigga, I'll throw these motherfuckers.
I don't give a fuck how many niggas.
So do you
Hey,
immediately
man.
fight or do you try to de-escalate?
It all depends on what they want to bring to me,
That
nigga.
signal in the sky, nigga,
Right.
you get on.
It's however they want to
They
handle
gonna
it.
get there that fucking quick, niggas. But you gonna have to
Tell her
have
go
your
get in
own-
the car.
Yeah.
That's first and
You don't need
foremost.
to see
Get
this.
you out the way.
Yeah. Move.
Honestly, at that point,
Fuck that.
if she
Throw
don't
the
even,
keys. Yo, go
if she
get
don't
the whip.
remove herself from the situation,
Pull this
because
motherfucker
I ain't gonna even gonna lie, my nigga. I don't have time to be sitting here and be like, go get in the car.
Throw her the fucking
If-
keys.
I like that.
If
Go
you-
get the fucking car, pull up.
Right.
I'm about to
I'm
fuck.
finna throw one punch and then your ass pull that
I'm
motherfucker
about to be
around.
swinging and shit. Yo, had the fucking door unlocked. Yo.
Unless it's some shit trying to be like, look, go pull up the car because my thing is in that motherfucker.
That
You know what I
too.
mean?
That too. That
Then
too.
that's a little different. But otherwise, to be quite honest, if she with me in that situation, she needs to just get out the fucking way. Because I'm just all in survival mode. I don't even give a fuck if it's 6 to 10 niggas. I gotta do what the fuck I gotta do, and I'm gonna figure out the best way to do it. Like,
I like that plan.
you know what I mean? And that's just how I am. Like, and I've been in situations like that, and that just is what I have to do. You know what I mean? Because it's it's survival mode for me. I can only speak for myself. In them type of situations, nigga, it's strictly survival mode.
I've never had that personally happen to me, so I can't really speak from
Nigga,
experience.
it's-
I can just speak from what I would think I would do, but you never know what you would do in the moment.
And that's always a thing. But you're right. But for me, nigga, I didn't have the moments when I didn't have to fight 6 to 10 niggas. Like,
Well, I'm talking about that specific experience. Walking with your girl, you got 6 niggas antagonize, or not even 6, even 1. I never had like one nigga trying to antagonize me when I was walking with my girl, so I can't speak from personal experience from that.
Oh, I get you.
I can speak from what I think I might do.
Right.
That's why I asked. Oh yeah.
Nah, nigga, when I was out, them niggas.
No, I've been jumped before. Like yeah,
Them
you just
niggas
gotta
is
fight
straight
one
up
nigga.
sitting there. Oh, that's so and so, and oh yeah, you know. So I'm like, okay, like I'm not gonna respond off the first bat. All I can do is prepare for what I'm about to possibly have to do. You know what I mean? So, you know, in those situations, nigga, you just start picking out who's first. That's all it is. Who's gonna be first? And for me, nigga, because I'm a big nigga, I'm gonna take out the biggest nigga there first. Cause I love that shit. That shit is cool, nigga. I get a thrill off doing that shit, nigga. I get charged up. Even thinking about it right now, nigga, I'm getting excited. Like, I just like, cool, nigga, give me the biggest nigga. Not saying I'm gonna win, but in that type of situation, I gotta take that nigga out first. Because he's a problem. I don't give a fuck about you little niggas. Y'all niggas ain't no issue for me. You can punch me all you want, nigga. I'll take a hit. I ain't been hit with shit. That's not an issue. But that big nigga, if I'm gonna take care of all you niggas, I gotta take care of the strongest nigga first.
What do you do when you a little nigga and the big niggas fuck with you? Because that's what happened to me my entire life. Every big nigga, like the biggest
you
nigga.
can't breathe, the nigga can't see, you can't fight.
I mean, you know, I've done my shit, but like
usually the big niggas lumber. That's what I noticed. They lumber. So as long as you are quick enough, you don't have to be the quickest nigga. It's quick enough to move on your feet and move around this nigga and keep hitting this nigga. He's gonna get tired eventually. He's gonna get tired of getting hit in the face.
But now we're six of these niggas now. That's the situation.
I can only
say Detroit Dust. What's that one nigga that know how to take niggas out the joint?
So here's the thing.
Yeah, use his
gotta be a one. That's why I said Shorty gotta run the car around. I'm gonna throw a punch, we'll knock a nigga out, and I'm gone.
I can only speak for me, man, and I can only speak off of my personal knowledge.
Come on, man, come on.
I don't mind fighting. If that's all we doing, if we just fight, nigga, we can fight. We can tussle. And that's always been a thing with niggas who have challenged me in the past, especially smaller niggas, because they feel I'm a big nigga, that I'm slow. And that's fine, nigga. I might be slower than you, but I'm faster than the average big nigga. You know what I mean? So that's always been an advantage on my end. And again, niggas fail to understand that, man, I was an offensive lineman. So the number one thing for an offensive lineman when it comes down to it, nigga, your hands have to be fast. So yeah, nigga, I might not be as quick with my feet, but these hands, this is a little different. It's something a little different. It's something a little different. And not only is they're a lot quicker than the average big nigga.
Than the average bear.
But they coming powerful too.
Yeah, boo-boo.
They coming strong. You know what I mean? So I never been afraid to get my ass kicked. I never been afraid to get my ass kicked, first and foremost, nigga. If I lose a fight, I lose a fight. But at the end of the day, you gonna remember that fight. And you gonna remember me. You know, so that's just how I've always took it in those situations. I don't know how we got down this line. Niggas is a little faded at this point, but
no, not niggas.
Well, me, whatever. I'm a little faded, but yeah, nah, man. I just that type of shit. You just gotta prepare for it, man. But don't do no stupid shit like old boy on the internet who be like the self-defense nigga. If a nigga pull a gun out on you, nigga, give it up. You know what I mean? Just give it up.
Oh, Detroit Dust?
Whatever the nigga, the security, Detroit, whatever the fuck, yeah. Nigga, just give it up, bro. It ain't never that serious, you know.
You seen the memes?
Well, he said his whole thing is not really not trying to give it up. Is if the person or the attacker is trying to go beyond robbing you. You know what I mean? Like just trying to bring harm to you.
I think every situation calls for certain tactics, I'll say.
Mm-hmm.
But again, it all depends on the person too. I can't sit here. Again, we can only sit, like you said, we can only sit here and say what we would do until the situation actually happens. Right. You know what I mean? So, but yeah, man, I don't know. At the end of the day, man, just protect yourself at all means.
Protect your neck.
You know, protect yourself, man. Make sure you make it home safely, nigga. That's all that matters. Like my nigga Dom say, get home safely.
Good job, man.
But no, I don't need to.
Didn't you have a topic?
I have one.
There you go. Get your one off. We can wrap it up after your topic too. Unless anybody else has.
I don't even know where the fuck my phone is because my shit fell. I don't even. Oh, right there.
Can't freestyle it?
I don't even remember the topic.
One topic. You can't remember the one topic doing that.
I wrote it down.
My name is Buddy.
Good thing you wrote that.
Got you on, chick.
It be real fuzzy. Yeah.
Oh,
And
yeah, that's what it was.
He said freestyle.
Alright, so this nigga Stevie J. Right? Did y'all hear about this? This nigga Stevie J had did an interview. And I guess during the interview, while the young lady was interviewing him, he was getting head during the interview.
Shit.
Right. Some foul disrespectful shit. I ain't gonna lie. I kind of felt like that was hella disrespectful on his part.
He was on Zoom.
Like a real interview?
He was on Zoom.
Bro, the nigga was getting.
They was in the same office?
He was in Zoom and he was doing a Zoom
Zoom
interview.
Oh, wow.
And I don't
While
know.
the interviewer was interviewing him.
Right. I don't know what who the people were that was interviewing him, but while he was being interviewed by the young lady, the nigga was sitting here getting head at the same time he was doing the interview.
Well, you can see the girl head moving up and down or something.
It was just a lot, yeah. Like the nigga he was already sitting in the bed with his shirt off. Like the whole shit was just a little awkward.
Yeah.
And then I guess as the interview went on, just certain things that was happening, you could tell.
You gotta do this.
Facial features.
Right.
You gotta do shit to get your name back in the street.
Certain type of sounds and emotions, you know what I mean? So
He not with Faith no more, right?
nah,
Yeah.
they got divorced.
There you go.
That was an interesting marriage to begin with, but
Yeah.
The same.
yeah, so I thought that was interesting, man. But I kind of feel that was hella disrespectful and unprofessional, man. And it's like, especially like that type of shit. If I'm not mistaken, that type of shit could lead charges to be pressed on you because you kind of soliciting somebody to some shit that they didn't even.
I don't know what that's a charge.
You know
I
what
don't
I mean?
know what charge it is.
Right.
Unsolicited pornography.
This is sexual abuse, some type.
I don't know.
I mean?
Something.
Sexual harassment, something like that.
And he in California, they'll make up a law for
I
it.
think it's in that area.
Unsolicited pornography. Yeah, I'm not here. What the fuck I just said?
It's a
It's
topic.
like sending somebody a dick pic. I want a dick
Hey,
pic.
what's another topic? We can't end it on that shit.
Well, let's talk about this nigga, the game, man. This nigga Kenny don't really care for this nigga too much, but
Nigga can rap. He's just a character.
I felt it was interesting when he said Kanye did more for him in 2 weeks than Dre did his whole career.
That was cap. You know that was cap.
That nigga drunk a whole bottle of whatever
He said
that
that
was.
before he did that.
He does shit like this. I think he's a troll. Honestly, if we and that's fine. That's totally fine. But like, I didn't hear it in the context, so I don't even want to speak too much on it because I didn't watch the interview. But I'm sure he had some to clarify it. I hope, because there's no way in hell, nigga, you had a classic or two classics with Dre under that Dre umbrella. Nigga, he fucking did your whole album, your whole first album, if I'm not mistaken.
Nah, he did.
Majority of it.
Did he did the documentary?
The documentary, yeah, that's
Yeah,
all.
That's what I'm saying. So
The Doctor's Advocate.
Yeah.
I don't
That's why it's called
know.
the Doctor's Advocate.
Again, like I said, I
always
always
LAX was a Dre project too.
Sound like it.
Nah, it wasn't. He had already left Interscope by that time.
Oh yeah.
I always gave the game the respect with his rapping, the rapping and the music side. He normally doesn't make a bad album, for the most part. I never really heard a bad game album, but when this nigga starts to talking,
Yeah, I wasn't too impressed with the nigga.
and it was a 4-hour interview. I was like, good Lord, have mercy.
But
I thought it was dope hearing that nigga's side from just all his journey.
No, I'm gonna watch
no,
it
for sure,
at some
for
point.
sure. But I just felt that comment was a little.
But when he said he wrote "What Up, Gangsta," I'm like, nigga, you wasn't even on G Unit when that song was out. How can that be possible?
Yeah, he did say that he was just in the studio when he was working on the single.
Nigga, you wasn't signed. What the fuck? Like, what are you talking about?
I don't know, man, but
yeah, like again, this is the game. It's entertainment. I'll say that.
Speaking of Kanye, did y'all see the last documentary?
I still gotta watch.
I watched it all.
I still gotta watch it.
That shit was great.
I watched the first episode.
The funny thing was when it first started, I'm like, oh, this started from the beginning, so it's gonna be like 10 episodes.
Them niggas got
But then
paid.
on the third episode, I realized I was like, oh, it says a trilogy. And then I was like, oh, he skipped all the important years, basically, all the changing years. So basically, Cootie never got to
They
do
skimmed over it, yeah.
2008 to 2021 or 2019 or something like that. 2018.
Yeah, you still got paid $30 million for that shit.
Jesus Christ.
Well, I'm assuming they busted down, but whatever they busted down to.
Did you think that was a fair price?
I'm sorry, what?
Did you think that was a fair price?
Nigga, for some footage that you just shooting on a whim? Yeah.
I mean, it's Kanye West, though.
You didn't know he was
That's
Kanye West. I'm just saying,
personal
as a whim, yes.
I agree with you.
Yes.
15 mil a piece.
You're not Kanye.
15
You're
mil a
filming
piece.
Kanye. 15 million? That's life changing money.
15 mil a piece, nigga. That's literally is life changing money. You can do a
They
lot.
probably could have held out for an extra 5.
Nigga, that you can do a lot with 15 mil. That's a nice little starter. I ain't gonna say it's everything, but it's a nice little starter kit.
Yeah.
15 mil is a nice little piece to.
I mean, he started his own studio, for sure.
Nigga, that's a definite beginning to some generational wealth for sure. You know what I mean? So I thought the price was very fair, but I saw at the time people were kind of commenting saying, some were saying it wasn't, some were saying it was.
No, I believe it's fair.
If they gave
But
it
it's a Netflix project now.
It was pushed out through Netflix, yeah.
I mean, I get it's Kanye, but damn, my nigga, how much like?
And I thought it was kind of dope though. They started the documentary out with him
I'm sure more money
talking
is gonna come
about
from
the
That's what I was thinking,
documentary.
too.
Yeah.
Like, and you can see so it just took you from it, the whole full circle aspect of it. But here it is, you saw Kanye on the phone with now who we can assume was Netflix or whoever the folks was he was talking to get
It was for
the documentary up. So
yeah.
because he was saying like, hey, I got Cootie and Shike. He has,
Oh no, that was for his campaign.
Oh, okay.
Because he was trying to take some of the footage. That's the reason why he called him out there, because he wanted to make a campaign documentary.
Gotcha. Okay,
Which
so.
is,
But yeah.
that moment is like,
30 mil, man. But I feel definitely the way they covered
it
it.
was worth more. I'm not gonna stop.
It was for sure.
It is
For
probably,
sure.
yeah.
For sure. But
the money that Netflix probably generated from it is definitely
That's what I was.
gonna be more than 30 mil.
Hell yeah.
and it's not to say again we don't
Unless you
know
open your own.
we don't know the dynamics of the contract, so it's not to say that they may not be receiving some type of royalties off the motherfucker
Some
too.
type of perpetuity pay.
You know what I mean? So ain't no telling.
Shit, that's rare content. That's why I'm like that shit's definitely gonna be something that should be.
Now you gonna have random niggas getting filmed thinking they about to be the next.
I mean, but that's the beauty. I mean, every nigga been doing that for a minute now, but that's the beauty of just the journey,
that's
man.
true.
Because you really never know.
You never know, no.
You know what I
That's
mean?
true.
Everything
You
is
never
puts out
know.
at the
Like-
immediate second now.
Your homie making beats, you never know. The nigga might
I trip off of
turn up to something.
it's a video of Warren G and a couple other niggas in a limo, and he was playing the Michael McDonald Regulators. Basically, he was playing that sample for them. He was like, "Yeah, I'm gonna sample this shit." Right. He was like, "I'm gonna sample this shit, man." Nate Dogg started freestyling to it. So it's a trip to see that moment just being captured. And that nigga is sitting here saying, I'm a sample this shit, and that became one of his biggest hits with both of them, him and Nate Dogg.
I did see the moment when Kanye was doing that shit with Jamie Foxx in the studio. That was pretty cool.
That shit was dope.
I mean, I tell you like this was one moment that's cool. Cool with this, I went to school with y'all watch Chicago. Any of y'all ever watch Chicago PD? Probably not.
Who? Chicago PD? Nah.
Yeah, it's a Dick Wolf show. It's one of them shows that's gonna run forever.
New York Undercover was a good Dick Wolf show.
We used to watch New York Undercover.
Dick Wolf did that?
My mama used to
Did
watch
I?
that shit. My mama used to love that shit, nigga.
But yeah, this dude, and everywhere average shit in the show. Southside?
Who?
Southside.
Nigga, I love that show.
You know
man.
the dude, big dick dude. That's the reason why I'm saying that's weird as fuck.
Yeah, I get you, yeah.
That's his name.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I went to college before.
That shit.
And like we, knew each other. And like I'm just like, yeah, shit like that. So he used to always wear a toothpick.
in college, and you see on the show he always has a toothpick in his mouth.
Oh,
So when I seen it, I was like, how the fuck did this nigga get this shit in his contract? I'm like, this ain't, you would think like the character, then on the other show he do the same shit, he wear the toothpick. So I'm like, how the fuck did this nigga, you know, that's some shit you wouldn't know or some shit like that. I forgot what my point about this was. But yeah.
You brought up Chicago PD.
No, we were talking about something else. And then
I fuck with South. Y'all, I'm assuming y'all two haven't seen Southside. That shit is funny as shit. It's funny as fuck.
That's funny as fuck. It's
funny
Kenny
as
will
fuck.
like it. Kenny will like it.
Kenny will fuck with it. Now that's one show I know for a fact Kenny will fuck with.
It's like Atlanta, but Chicago version.
I ain't gonna lie, bro. I kind of feel like that shit better in Atlanta. On the comedy factor,
Yeah.
it's better in Atlanta.
It's more slapstick, yeah.
Yeah, it's better in Atlanta for sure. Like every episode, nigga, I be dying. I'm like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
It's a good little show.
The cops are married in real life. The partners, the female.
Oh, for real? That's her husband?
That's his wife, yeah. Or that's her husband, yeah.
That is fucking funny. I did not know that.
Yep.
That is
We're almost
funny.
at 2 hours though. Y'all trying to listen?
Here we go.
Yeah, we can.
No, I mean, I wasn't even trying to be like that. I swear to God, I wasn't trying to be like that.
Right, you know what I mean?
No, because I looked up, I was like, damn, it's almost at 2 hours.
Nah, we can end it. Yeah, we just ran it. But nah, definitely. If y'all haven't seen it, man, check out Southside because it's a black show about black folks. And it's a comedy, you know what I mean? So,
About Chicago.
it's about Chicago as well, Southside.
Yeah.
You know.
Chicago South.
I'm laughing at the way this nigga said it, like he know it. Like, yeah, Southside, yeah, you know.
Well, nigga, South, I was saying it because the name implies where.
No, I
You know what I mean?
We got it.
Fuck you, Kenny.
I know. Yeah, unless y'all niggas got anything else, that's it. Yeah, this is episode 125 of the 420 Wrap Up Podcast.
I need 25 episodes.
Yes,
That's
sir.
what's up.
You can find us at the 420 Wrap Up Pod on Twitter, 420 _ Wrap Up Podcast on IG, 420 Wrap Up Podcast on YouTube. Please
Run them numbers up, man.
run them numbers up, please.
Hey,
The more y'all run the numbers up, the better content we can provide.
hit
for
that
you.
like button.
The more I can yell about superheroes. You know what I mean? There you go.
There it is. Y'all want to see Kenny get mad because we having a
We're gonna put
conversation.
mad.
Yeah, I'm looking. He don't see how I'm looking at him behind him.
I'm for real too about that motherfucking that AV club shit, nigga. I'm with it.
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
Real
yeah,
shit.
y'all can rock out.
I'm with it. It'll be another
I
segment.
won't have nothing to say. I won't have nothing to
You
add.
can be a part of it, nigga. Ain't nobody excluding you. Excluding
It's not
yourself.
I don't know what.
You're excluding yourself.
You know what? No, I'd be the AV man in the background. How about that?
Whatever works for you.
The
That's
AV
what's
man
wrong
for
with
the AV
niggas.
club, huh?
They don't nobody exclude you. You exclude yourself.
We trying to make black people
I don't.
be cool again. I mean,
Make who?
not I said that wrong. Make black superhero, black STEM and stuff be cool again.
Hey man, ain't nothing wrong with being
It's
interested
fine. I've been
in
the
more.
eyeball. I've been the eyeball. my
Check
whole
this
life.
out. To the kids watching this.
I've been an oddball because then nobody say, hey, superheroes are cool.
To the kids watching this. It ain't nothing wrong with being interested in more than just the regular shit, man.
Right.
Ain't nothing wrong with that, man. Live your
No.
life. It's more shit out there that's interesting than this the bullshit they push.
Yeah, good.
For real.
Why you look at me, nigga?
You one of them niggas.
I didn't push it. Nigga, I watched the Gargoyles, Gremlin, all that shit.
Oh, now you know names of shows and shit now.
I'm trying to think of them, but I can't remember them
They
off the top
both
of my
with a G.
head.
It's like you really.
I said I watched
It's like-
Nickelodeon, all that shit, but I didn't watch the superhero shit.
Hey man, all I'm saying is there's more to life out there, man.
Oh, sorry, no, I'm sorry. No, you know what? I did. At Power Rangers, there you go. I watched that when I was a kid.
Nigga, I was a Power Ranger fanatic, nigga. I was I was a Power Ranger for like
Closest
5
thing,
years.
yeah, that's the closest
I
thing.
was a
That
Power
don't even
Ranger
count.
for like 5 years for Halloween, nigga. So
Yeah.
I had the whole little Power Ranger bed set,
That
pajamas,
I
all that
didn't
shit,
do,
nigga. I
but-
did all that, nigga. I was a Power Ranger for that.
Did you watch the new Power Ranger movie?
No.
Shit was terrible.
I didn't even want to watch it, bro. Honestly,
They bringing that back now.
yeah.
Unless they got the Black Ranger with the bad headline, I don't want to see no fucking.
Is it bad that I kind of appreciated the
They
old,
actually might do that.
the old racist Power Rangers? You realize that shit was
When they had a
Yeah,
nigga
no,
break
they
dance
actually- that might be that.
They had that nigga breakdancing to kill the enemies, the Black Power Ranger.
I appreciated the old Black Power, the old racist Power Ranger.
I seen that shit on Twitter.
The Black Ranger was a Black Ranger.
And we was
The
chanting.
Yellow Ranger was Asian. You know what I mean?
Pink
So,
Ranger was
a
white
girl.
hair.
Was a white girl with
Was a
blonde hair.
white girl, right, with blonde hair.
Red Ranger had to be a white man.
Right. You know what I
Right,
mean?
right.
And of course, the White Ranger nigga was a white man. You know, the best Ranger of them all.
He was Native American. Now it would have been real racist if they made him
Right.
Red Ranger.
Right. But yeah, you know what I mean? So, you know, I appreciate
They
the old
switched it up
school
after
shit.
a while, but still.
Yeah,
they
man,
was
you
like,
know.
yeah, let's get
Yeah,
rid
you
of
was
it.
talking about the AV Club, man. You appreciate the old school shit.
I do, nigga. I'm just it's all in the same conversation.
Gotcha.
I'm just saying, nigga, AV Club coming to you. That's that hate shit coming out
Hey,
again.
Kenny.
I see.
Hey, Kenny.
I swear, I just like fucking with Kitty, man. Like,
I
I
ain't saying
swear,
nothing.
it's cool. You know, I think I'm the only nigga that get away with that type of shit. Anybody else, he probably would have beat their ass. I didn't seen it before. Nigga know how to
He
fight.
keeps saying, I seen it before.
I seen it before. This nigga know how to fight.
See, that's what they did to my
I was impressed.
And we got on that note, episode 125. We out.
Hey, hit that subscribe button. And
Tell 'em,
like
Joe.
button.
Right, nigga. Tell him, Joe.
don't phone them.
Oh.